right, how's it going, Wasteland? It's Marty the Nuka Boy here again for Season 2, Episode 5, The Wrangler. And, boy, what an episode it was. But tonight, we have a full house. We got Spencer. We got Onyx for the first time. Woohoo! We got Showtime Nikki in the house. We got 2Cam and yours truly. Oh, that shit's gonna stick. That's you.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Of the night.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. Off to a great start, fellas. Off to a great start.
Oh, yeah. Everything's so clear now.
I know. So, how are you guys doing?
I'm good.
We got Onyx here for the first time. Who could finally make it. Glad you could.
Just gotta work.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Priorities, right? Like, gotta make.
I walked in the door and I turned on my PC and loaded everything right up.
Awesome. Nick, Showtime Nikki, how you doing, bud?
Okay, we haven't decided on that yet. We gotta
been
vote.
decided.
Just have his username on.
We've
Just have
already
his username or
decided
space.
God damn it! Well, now I gotta make a whole new account and we can.
Right.
Just have his name. Just have his name
We'll
or a
make it
space
happen.
cam that crossed out, and just put Showtime Nikki over top of it.
Right.
It's gotta be written on like really bad cardboard.
We'll do it in post. I see what you did there. Cardboard size, huh?
Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Could it be? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get myself into deep shit over here. Cam, how are you doing, bud?
Oh, doing great. Way out here.
Oh gosh, here we go with the bad impersonations already, huh?
He channeled his inner Haxo.
Yeah, I'll just mute him. I'll just mute him.
You're in timeout.
Right.
Oh,
Spencer, how you doing across the pond, buddy?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, mate. It's nice and early in the morning over here.
So what time even is it over there?
It's like 5 a.m.
Well, you never
Oh shit!
sleep.
Bro just rolled out of bed.
Oh,
He's like,
damn.
oh shit.
Spencer
Keep
never
I
forgetting
don't
Getting
sleep,
time.
boys.
That's right. I mean, how else could he, be on top of all the merch and everything, all the drops and whatnot,
Exactly, yeah.
right?
Fine early. I could never do it. I amend you. I roll out of bed at like 1 p.m. because I work super late. I'm like, oh shit! There's a new episode out today.
Oh, I bet. I used to do that on the last project that I was on. It was actually coincidentally in Vegas, like end of 2022, and all they had me do was night shifts for a month straight. I'm like, nah, dog. Like, I can't do that. At the end of it, I got into a car wreck, and that was the cap.
Oh,
I'm like,
Oof.
yeah, I work till
like,
11,
I'm
4 nights a
leaving.
week. So
Yeah.
Oh, that is something.
Mm-hmm. So it was North Vegas. So let's not throw shade on Vegas proper. But yeah, no, I thought we could kick it off with a few news that we got, starting from what was it, that casting for the show that we got going on.
all right, Vault Dwellers. And he got killed by Rad Roach. Major
they need to get the
bummer.
host from Survival on here.
I know. Well, is that
Howdy,
gonna
campers.
is that gonna
Welcome
be
to
something like
Total
that?
Trauma Fall.
Is that gonna be basically like Fallout Survivor kind of shit?
You get
That's
thrown out to the
the-
wasteland if you don't make it. You have to. You
Yeah,
get
so
yeah,
from-
you
out.
sent out.
That's the vault
From what I
experiment.
understood,
There's gonna be like a pit. They're gonna drop you down there, and that's it.
from what I understood, from how it was explained to me by a few people, some who signed up, some who didn't, but were interested. They think that it's going to be like the Squid Game show where they actually throw you
Okay.
into like a roomed area and you'll be living with a bunch of people. So essentially, you'll be like in a vault and shit's
Yeah.
going to go wrong in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Spencer.
I'm picturing it.
Spencer lost this week's challenge,
I'd
so
be
he's
down.
being sent to the wasteland to fend for himself against
Mix
the
of
Death
these
Buff
games,
Quarry
Squid
Junction.
Games.
Major bummer.
Oh my god, stop.
Dude,
Who let him in here?
I think it was Haxo in the chat that mentioned that this show is gonna spawn so many memes, and I totally agree.
Great.
I totally
I want to
agree.
Gonna
be
be like
Get
I wanna
Chris
be a
McLean in
meme.
here to
mean
host
Squid
it.
Games type deal. That'd be freaking crazy.
They were gonna make
What the hell,
asses of ourselves.
Ron, hear me out.
Dog,
Hear me out. Ron Perlman as the host.
Oh,
that would actually be very
Oh.
fucking sick.
Yeah,
But-
that would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be funny if it was Todd though, and then the camera.
Oh
is
no,
just
the
always, like,
snake
right
oil
above him.
salesman.
oh
No,
gosh.
Yeah?
no, don't do that to me. No, I'm tired of him.
Potential
I'm tired of it.
clients right there.
Oh gosh.
Anything but that, please.
He's too busy with Fisto. He's got places to be.
Oh my god.
Hear me out now. Fisto as the host.
Oh my god, bro.
Air
Well, how
horns
about-
all the time.
you know what? How about we fist this podcast conversation right now? Let's get going on this episode, boys.
Yeah, speaking of Fisto,
Oh
All
god
right.
damn it.
So
sounds like a good segue.
right. Perfect.
Son of a bitch.
Perfect. Speaking of
Speaking of
muting,
fisting.
speaking of muting,
Don't mute me, guys.
don't do it. Don't do it. But anyway, so I mean, we picked it up where we left off last time. Facing the death claws. Now we know that there were 3, which I was
Plural.
hoping for. So it looks like it was a whole family of death claws. And I last time I mentioned that I wish that they all kind of looked different, and to me they did. Like the last one they zoomed in kind of looked like, like the Big Papa, the patriarch or whatever. So I mean they were definitely terrifying as all hell. And I thought it was ridiculous how like they basically paid no mind to that grenade explosion that was supposed to serve as a distraction. It was just kind of like looked over and like, what was that supposed to scare me or whatnot?
Yeah, I was like, damn, that didn't work. He should ran away then shot it. That might have bought him
Mhm.
a couple seconds. But
Mhm.
I love how Lucy was just like, "You got any drugs?"
No, I gotta take more drugs.
No, I ain't got no fucking drugs.
"We got any weapons to kill this thing?" "You got a fucking rocket launcher?"
Oh, that was gold. That was so good.
I do like the grenade bit because it served, I think, a purpose. Because if you noticed, when it panned to the other Death Claws, one of them was eating the corpse of another Death Claw, which
Yeah.
Oh,
leads me to
shit.
believe that they've been starved for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So I wonder if because of that, because of hunger, they just don't care what's going to happen. They just want to be able to feed. Because he was closing in on both Lucy and the Ghoul,
Mhm.
even after he did the grenade explosion.
I don't know if he has a canon ending, but it would have been so funny if they panned a corpse and they're just eating Oliver Slanek. It would have been so funny. You just see a powder ganger jack and a pair of glasses on the ground.
That would be awesome.
It was a good opening. I will say,
A
getting
strong one,
as
for
many
sure.
Death Claws.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been noticing that this season they just dive right into the action. Like there's no there's no slow burn, because like I mean it kind of makes sense because everything kind of got established. We got our main characters all ready to go.
Yeah,
and so
I
it's
know.
just
I know
like
the
straight
slower
into it.
parts. They kind of like put them in the middle almost. Or they kind of
Mhm.
spread it out a little bit. They kind of go
Right.
back and forth. Like, all right, Hank's doing his thing. It's a little slower. And they cut back and forth to more action
Mm-hmm. Right.
stuff. It's got a weird pace, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, this
Yeah, like it
episode
jumps
did.
around a lot.
hmm I did like. I mean, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but like the whole elevator scene, when it cuts back to the flashbacks back and forth, I thought it was like a really good, imagery there. I'm loving it all around. How they draw from season 1 and like all the different parallels, how they're tying it back together, and I mean, like all those freaking Easter eggs too. I mean, we'll talk about it in a minute.
I didn't catch too many, so I'm curious to see what you guys saw. I've only seen it once so far. I had to
Mhm.
watch. I had to wake up early, watch it, then like go
Mhm.
to work. So I'm like, I gotta watch it before I see any spoilers today.
So I
Kinda like a
I,
few.
I got a few. So when we see Coop walking into the bar, like we got the Joey Baxter poster and the Maxis poster.
I did see the Dean Domino poster.
And
Yeah.
that one too.
Store,
That was like
yeah.
1-to-1 replica. Like just
that's like the only one
from
I
the game.
caught. Really, was that.
Yeah, which was good to see that. I was surprised that they included some of the DLC stuff within the base game
Yeah,
of New
like all the
Vegas in this
Sierra
episode.
Madre and Dead Money. Yeah, that's that's the kind of stuff that I like, because it's just like most of the posters are just 1-to-1, what it was in the game and what it is here, and it's just kind of it's just that extra layer, it just kind of pulls you in. And yeah, I noticed they tend to do that a lot more in this season with the posters. Like we had it in the first episode too, like with the Brutus or whatever, with the movie poster, which was kind of
Yeah, yeah, that was cool.
stuff like that. So they're definitely playing at that. But yeah, I mean, Coop basically confirms or discloses that there are many management vaults, which we all kind of suspected. He says they're all empty, so that's an interesting revelation too. But like it's not really surprising, given the nature of what goes on in these vaults. It's been a while, and but it was just kind of nice. I thought they would show some of it, some of his trekking throughout the vaults, but like at the same time, like we kind of got a glimpse of that, a few episodes ago when they go to Vault 24, when we found it all abandoned and whatnot, like the commie one. But it's like, they seem to be. I wonder if at this point in time, all the vaults are empty. Like literally
Yeah,
all.
it's hard to say. I mean, it's like 10, 15 years after Vegas. I
Mhm.
mean, it's honest, and even then, during the games back then, a lot of them are empty too. I mean,
Mhm.
you got I forgot all the numbers, but I mean, you got Vault 22, right? Was the plant one, I think.
I believe it's
I think it was 22.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I mean, like almost all the ones in New Vegas, every single one in New Vegas was empty. So I mean, it's
Mhm.
possible.
And that's
Across
kind
the
of what he
country.
alludes to, that like when he says, "I've never found one in Vegas," which more and more points to the one that Hank's at, I
Yep,
believe.
wherever it's at.
Yeah, wherever it's at. But now we know, like, it's got to be somewhere in Vegas, because we also got a clear confirmation that wherever he's at, his wife and daughter
Yeah,
is there.
and it's
So.
also nearby too because he captured the snake oil salesman and he just walked her to Atomic Wrangler. Like it didn't seem
Mhm.
like it was a long journey for him, like at all.
Mhm.
So it must be like
I
who
thought.
knows? It could be under the lucky 38 for all we know. I
Right.
mean, I don't know. It's hard
Right.
to say where it's at. It could be right under our noses. They would probably
Mm-hmm.
do something like that.
I feel like it wouldn't be so close though. I feel like they have it somewhere that's probably still going to be just as surprising, but I don't think it'd be under the lucky 38.
It's under the
at least in my
Pioneer
opinion.
Saloon.
Oh god. God damn it, Gordy.
Well, I also thought it was interesting when they zoomed in on the cryopods that we couldn't see their faces, Barb's and Jamie's.
Yeah,
Like
just
it
their
was
names.
completely fogged up, So
They
it's just
could
like,
be dead and he's just using leverage.
or
Like,
not there
yeah,
at all.
they're in
That's what
here.
that's what I'm thinking, that they're either not in them or they might be dead, because that's a weird detail to show us that they have the pods with their names on them
Mhm.
and clearly
Not
they're
in the
active,
pod.
but
Yeah.
it could all be for a loop, which I think would be really neat as a storytelling tool, because it's
Mhm.
either you've done all this for nothing and it'll have to really redefine the character,
Mm-hmm.
or going back to what Marty said a few episodes ago, if this truly is the season where the ghoul is kaput, he just dies, then maybe he's going to get like a hero redemption arc before he goes and maybe avenge his wife and kid.
That his wife and kid sought out early somehow and they're just somewhere else in the country. Now he has to just figure out where they're at from some other clue. Because I mean he's just like, all right, I know she's in a management vault in cryo sleep. So that was like the only clue he went off of. And if he does find the vault Hank is in or where their pods are at and it's empty, it's like, great, I have to go across the whole country off of some other clue to go find them. They could be anywhere now if they are alive and they're out of the chamber somewhere.
Ohio, so I mean, how hard is it going to be for him to go to another
I was gonna
part
say,
of the country?
yeah.
He fast
I was
traveled.
gonna say it was kind of interesting how in 76, I don't think they say why he's in Ohio at all. I think they kind of just put him there because he's like, oh yeah, I'm bounty hunting, but they don't give like a lore reason.
Yeah,
So I thought it was
gameplay
interesting
reason.
in the show where he's like, oh yeah, I went all the way out to, he said a state somewhere out in the
He
East
said
Coast.
Oregon.
Oregon. I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of near West Virginia a little bit. So I'm like, that I guess gives a lore reason why he's out in that area. He's probably looking for a vault in Ohio too, probably. So that's kind of cool. They kind of did like a little nod to the Burning Springs DLC. I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, all right, he's out in the area looking for a vault. That's why he's out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, otherwise it would just wouldn't make any sense why he's across the country. So I thought it was kind of cool.
Right, right, because the game. I mean that's way before the events of the show,
Yeah,
and
actually, yeah, you're right. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, wait, isn't that like
because
way
that's
before?
76 is basically the earliest
First one.
the earliest
Yeah.
installment of Fallout anything. So
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
you're
predates
right.
one,
Mhm.
so that would be. I think it's what 20 years after the bombs drop, so it's relatively fresh
right,
after
Yeah,
everything
it's,
gets nuked.
I
yeah,
think it's like 5 or 10 years after, if even that. It's like pretty much as soon as the nukes dropped, like, all right, bye, get out there.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good reason. That's good. Yeah, I don't know why he would be out there then. You're right.
I think it's
So
just
because
part of it. I think it's just part of his journey, you know, where, uh, I mean, somehow he wound up on like in Ohio, and it's just part of his journey or whatever.
Yeah, he might
So,
have been looking for the vault there. I mean, I guess it still makes sense because they went into the cryo sleep before the bombs dropped.
mm-hmm.
And if he probably searched, California and whatever for a couple of years, and he's like, all right, there's nothing here. So he probably went all the way across the country looking for it. So I guess that kind of still makes sense, actually.
Right.
finds Uncle Baby Billy. You see my wife and kids? No, but all I'm asking for is 2.5 million cats and a fucking 8-ball.
That's hilarious. So how do we feel about Freeside? Like,
I like the vibe in this episode. The first episode, I'm like, I find it interesting. So I heard rumors that supposedly the Kings aren't all dead. They showed the King building briefly, but we still haven't heard from the Kings at all. Yeah, we still haven't heard from the Kings at all since the one episode. So I don't know. Supposedly they're still alive. The building is there. It's still lit up. It doesn't look like abandoned. So I don't know what's going on.
Like the
I was
way
hoping to see
that
them in this
Freeside
episode.
feels. I think they
Yeah.
nailed it from how the cover art looks from design documents, how they originally envisioned it for the game. Because obviously, engine constraints, you couldn't
Yeah.
have it that bustling. But
It's got
from
a
what
good
we get
vibe
to
to it.
see, yeah, like it actually feels like a busy Vegas part of like Vegas streets and whatnot. I feel like people there actually just living out their day to day or just trying to forget their woes. So they nailed that aesthetic. And it feels like there's a wide variety of folks within there. Like I noticed there was a powder ganger walking around. He had like the full outfit on from the prison, even with the prison number showing. They had some showgirls walking around and people with vault upper jackets that were on with normal underclothes. And one of them had like a gambler's outfit. So they really looked at that and they're like, yeah, we could fit this wide, diverse range of folks in here and make it feel like Vegas is still lived in. So I'm glad to see it's not desolate. It's sad for the strip itself, but at least Freeside is still Freeside for the most part.
Whole town was just completely wiped out from like the vibe I got off the Kings wandering outside in the Death Claw. I was like, man, Vegas and Freeside be completely empty, which I'm glad it's not. Everybody just, I love how they're all like living their normal lives in Freeside, and like literally like 10 feet to their right is a gate with Death Claws just pounding at it, who could just break in at any moment, which they might. They might. That gate looked a little flimsy, so that be some terror coming.
No,
soon.
those things are just, they're fucking with the people right now. They're just like, yeah, we could
Just
get in there
smacking the gate.
anytime. Let's give them hope. Let's give them false hope.
You starve those Death Claws enough, they might find their way into Freeside.
right.
Munch on a couple of Kings, whatever's left of them.
R.I.P. to my goats.
Spencer,
Dude, for real.
Cam,
Hello.
your takes on Freeside.
I agree with Nick. I like, the lore accuracy, what Freeside was originally intended to be, like a bustling sort of town. It was really good to see, the variety of people. I saw some pimps in there. That was pretty cool. Obviously you get the homeless people, and like Nick said, you've got the powder gangers. It was sick, and I was afraid. In case it was anything like the strip, that would have been really depressing to see, and I think that would have caused significant outrage in the community if they had done that. But no, it was an absolute relief to see, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing every second of Freeside.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
I'm bringing that in West
Yeah,
Virginia for sure.
I
Uh,
love the I love the feel of it. Oh my god, I love Freeside. I had to pause it right when I saw the guy pop up with the freaking sign on his chest saying "Beat me up for caps." I'm just like, yeah, that's gold to have just someone like that just walking around, bartering for caps and stuff. That's the feel you want for like a city like that in the wasteland. You want people scrounging around, you want raiders, you want some powder gangers, you want showgirls. You want that wasteland Vegas feel to it, and they delivered on Freeside for sure. And Beat Me Up cosplay is coming soon. For
God,
someone.
That's
For
definitely
someone.
that's definitely going to ascertain the virality of the videos that are going to stem from that. I can guarantee you that.
oh my God.
Because I mean,
While we're on
if
Freeside,
if
I
you
want to
actually-
add that it kind of gave me the vibe too. If you guys seen Nuka Break, I think it's the 2nd
Mhm.
season. They go to that town looking for jobs. It almost gave me a vibe of Nuka Break when like the gang goes to that town. Yeah, I want to see Nuka Breaking so bad. I've been patiently waiting for it. Can't wait. Yeah, I think it's season 2. They go to town. They're looking for work, and they meet Ben's friend, other ghoul. It kind of gave me the vibe like they all went on their separate missions, and they were like in a very busy town that's full of life. And Freeside kind of gave me almost that same vibe, which I really like. So I really like that scene and that part of Nuka Break. So it's really cool, almost like an homage to it in a way, which is pretty neat. Maybe
I
inspired by it.
I gotta say that out of everything fan made that I've seen, when it comes to fan made films, with the Fallout sticker attached to it, Nuka Break just takes the cake.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
absolutely amazing. I've
it's
seen it over probably 15 times. When I was making my first Ranger suit a couple
right.
years ago, I had it on repeat until the Fallout shows out.
I think
I
it's just
constantly was watching it.
right. You know what it does? Like for me, it's the simplicity of it. Like they don't go hard on SFX, making it
Yeah,
like
it's all
some
practical,
yeah,
and like the practical stuff like looked good. Like the Red Star film they did with the super mutant, like it looked
Yeah,
good.
Oh,
There's a
that's one of
guy,
my favorite ones right there. Like
Yeah.
they
it
did
looks
an
so
excellent
good.
job on that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Super Mutant was only on screen for a little bit, but it was really well made. Like you could tell exactly what it was, and you can tell they have so much passion into the project, and they really care about the series, all the lore, and all the Easter eggs. It's such a great. I can't wait for the next one to come out.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's
He
gonna be something.
he did show up at Good Springs again, right? He was
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, he
So
showed an early viewing of
yeah,
it, and I thought he pushed
so
it back a day, but I missed it. It turns out it was the film festival that got pushed back, not
Oh,
his
okay.
film. I
so we
completely
did
missed it.
actually. So we had Zach there. We were setting up the townhouse for him, so that way, because we were blacking out all the windows, so that way it can give more of a movie theater feel. So that way there's no light, and people can't just watch from the outside. You have to actually attend, make it special. But we had to push it back a day because we were having issues with some of the filming tech. So I don't know if people actually got to see it after we pushed it back. I'm hoping people did because I know I didn't get to watch it, but like everybody knew I was definitely busy singing in the rain and dying.
Exciting. He's a really cool dude. So I'm glad I finally I've seen Nuka Break. Like I said, it's I don't know how many times.
I
And
should probably make that prop at this point.
it was such like a cool moment to finally hold a sign I've seen on screen so many times. Like it's such inspiration for my first Fallout cosplay. So it was so surreal getting to hold it in person. I'm like, oh my god, I get to hold the sign.
Correct me if
It
I'm
was
wrong,
so
but
cool.
didn't Obsidian actually include it in the game because of
Yes.
that film? Right?
Yep, the Gunrunners DLC,
Right. That's awesome.
the
I
Nuka
never
Breaker.
I never knew if it was in there because of it. Because I didn't that DLC come out before Nuka Break dropped. Like I
So
thought that was.
So I think it was Fallout 3, I want to say. There was a billboard that said take a Nuka Break, and that's what he was inspired by. And then New Vegas, the Gunrunners DLC came out later, and that's what they saw his sign, they put it in the game as a weapon. I forget which game the billboard is in, but I know it was a take a Nuka Break billboard. I think it was in Fallout 3.
Yeah, isn't it like across the bridge when
Bethesda, Nuka Boy needs to make an appearance too.
Oh yeah, no, we need Nuka Boy holding the Nuka Break sign in Nuka Breaking. Otherwise, what are we
In
doing
Nuka
here?
World.
In
Right.
Nuka World. Jesus, we are writing.
Let's say
We
that
are
3
writing
times
a show
fast.
here.
There's a layers to it.
There's layers to the madness, yeah.
I was thinking, why not just make a whole Nuka world out there in Vegas? Like, come on, there's so much land. You could make a whole freaking Nuka world.
Yeah, because I'll drink all the soda.
It's
gonna be a problem.
it's called
Makes me get
Disneyland,
wasted on the
Cam.
Nuka Dark.
No.
They-
You're find him leaning
Called
against the
Nuka
wall
World.
with a bunch of Nuka Dark bottles just
Nuka
laying on
World-
his feet.
Nuka World is basically modeled after Disneyland, though.
But it's
Yeah.
Nuka World.
I agree.
it's
I mean,
still-
I'd be the first one to jump on it. Trust me.
Look,
Oh, you
it may
know.
be Nuka World, but they have a frozen head of its creator, like underneath one of the rides. You're not gonna tell me it's not based off Disney Schmizney, all right? It's a 1-for-1.
100%.
I never seen his frozen head, but I'm looking for it. I know it's somewhere.
Right. No, I mean, that would be such a. I think it would do great. I mean, honestly, like have a whole park, dedicated
You have
to.
to get the money for that. Oh my god.
Now, Marty,
So
are you
cool.
saying this because you actually believe in the idea, or is it because you want the
Oh.
billing rights? And you're
Oh.
like,
I-
this is Nuka Boy promoting Nuka World.
I
Come on down.
I fully believe in that. I fully believe in that.
Listen, if we start a petition and every Fallout fan donates like $10, we can build this park. There's a
That is
lot
true.
of us out there.
That
We
is
can make
true.
this
Got
happen.
it.
10
You
bucks.
could
what I'm
build it
hearing.
right across the other side of the freeway where the old hotel was.
There you go.
So, guys,
They'll build it right next to Bison Steve's.
donate $100 each. Dude, come on, guys, make it happen. Make Marty's dreams come true.
Let's do it, guys.
Yeah,
mean,
$1,000
that was real, I
each.
I donate as much as I can to get a real Nuka World. That'd be
I
so
don't
cool.
understand why there isn't anything, closely or like remotely related to that.
Closest we got was Universal, the Halloween Horror Nights.
Right.
I guess that might have been a test. That might have been them feeling
Maybe,
the water, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing weird stuff like that for a while over there, and it usually does well.
Just kinda
But to
testing the
commit a whole
waters.
park, though, like
It
that's
doesn't
a
have to
big
be
challenge.
huge. It doesn't have to be huge. I mean, you can always expand on it, but I think it would do extremely well. Because the thing is, you don't even have to have working rides. Like if you run entirely on aesthetics, just the experience, and like
100%.
the broken down, dilapidated nature of it. Like I don't have to ride no roller coaster or anything functional, Like if I can walk the street,
Just like
kind of like
games.
yeah, it's kind of like Batu, at Disneyland, like the Star
I was
Wars.
just gonna say, I haven't been there, but Galaxy's Edge,
Dude,
yeah,
it's
like a
like
lot of
you're
it,
there,
Like you
like-
can go in the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
But everything else is just walking onto. a set,
Honestly, every
essentially.
time I go, like I go there first, and I spent like a few hours just there, just roaming around.
Bro, I'm
you
so
know.
jealous. I've never been to Disney at all. I want to go to Batu so
Mhm.
bad, bro.
It's
They don't let
amazing.
me on the. They don't let me on the Millennium Falcon ride anymore.
Dude, nobody lets you go anywhere. What the hell is wrong with you?
Because every time I go on there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pilot this shit, and I always purposely crash.
No,
Oh,
you're one of
no.
those.
I'm just like, what would happen if I just?
We gotta take
Don't pilot
Spencer
shit.
out there next time he comes.
Bro, I had too much blue milk. He's crashing in his
Wait.
stuff.
Wait, hold up. Do we know if Spencer is a Star Wars fan?
Spencer.
Oh, you're gonna hate me. I've never watched it.
Oh God.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine then.
It's better than hating it. You're telling me there's a
Yeah.
chance.
All right, I'm sorry, I'm leaving, guys.
Mute.
Sorry. Just kidding.
No.
Spencer
You're-
starts talking about Stargate, and he's like, "It's the same thing. It's the same thing."
TJ is
Man,
playing it right now.
I might be a
though,
little
on his
biased, but I
PS5,
kind
so
of-
if that makes things better.
Might be a little biased, but I kind of like Star Wars just a little bit. I don't know if you could tell.
No,
don't
I
know if
kind
you
of
guys
like it
could
too.
tell,
I
but
kind of
a little
built my
bit.
business around it.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I like Spider-Man.
Okay, get out of here.
Yeah, that's an opinion I can respect.
I could do this in a freaking Tusken Raider helmet if y'all wanted me to.
Right.
No, that would even scream.
I got my Mando helmet in the other room.
You and your badass helmets making me feel like I need a badass helmet. Where
You
you're
do need
costing
a
me
badass
money.
this one?
helmet.
I have too many. You're costing me money.
Oh gosh. This wasn't supposed to happen until 30 minutes from now.
Yeah, we're ahead of schedule today, boys. Good job.
Hell
We're on
yeah.
top of it.
Here we fall out. Oh, what a ride. Power like a jet will take you worldwide. Sip it down, let the fallout ignite. Feel the glow in your veins tonight.
But anyway, like switching
Fallout.
gears, how about that? How about that confirmation of the house imposter?
That was
Like-
cool. I kind of expected, to be honest.
I
Right.
theorized that completely.
Mhm.
I knew that was gonna happen for sure. Like
Mhm.
from the get-go, that was one of the first theories that I had made was
Mhm.
that this is a house imposter. This
Right.
is an actor or some sorts. Like that's not the real house.
like a figurehead, or just
Yeah.
like the.
I'm in
plans
like a
for every
weird
variable.
middle ground with it because I like the idea of like, okay, he's not ever really showing his hands,
Mhm.
but it also gives me like weird Saturday morning villain vibe where it's just like, I could never be out in public. Someone will kill me. Like, you're not that schizo house. I'm sorry, you've never been that schizo. That's some schizo shit.
Okay, so
I mean, you saw what you saying when he had the helmet on. He just
Yeah, the minute he put the helmet on as he's you're talking to a motherfucker.
You're a fucking
Doc
lunatic.
Brown here, going back to the future or some shit.
Yeah, that would be like me having a conversation with you guys and just like in the middle of it, it's just like just being like, oh, I know you're here to kill me, guys, but don't worry, it's just fucking, you know what I mean? Like, who does that? That's
Okay,
so fucking
Moments
schizo
before
shit.
though, can I just mention
Mhm.
that they did canonize Nucatinis? What's in a Nucatini?
It's just a grenade.
I don't even know what a Nucatini looks like. They just said, "Can I get a?" He just want to go get a Nucatini. We
Oh, I
still don't
didn't
know
hear
what
him
it
say
looks
that. I didn't
like,
catch that.
but they do exist.
Mhm.
They do exist.
Well, if you come to
man
the
Liver, get
Pioneer
on it.
Saloon,
I
we
was saying,
do
old man Liver, get on it.
funny
Right.
enough, we did serve those at one point.
You gotta have a
Hell yeah.
Nucatini.
So what was it, like a
Nucatinis next
martini
year.
with a shot of Coca-Cola or what?
Oh, I don't know. They wouldn't let me in there because I kept drinking all the Dr. Pepper, and they said you gotta leave.
It's like you banned from everywhere,
See,
It's not my
Nick,
fault.
now you gotta tell them to make Nucatinis.
right?
I'll get on it. I'll get right on it.
I wonder if the Millennium Phantom Bar will have some Fallout drinks next year. I was a little disappointed they didn't have any Fallout themed stuff when we were there. I'm like, really?
All right, look. To be fair, all right, a lot of the pre-vault party stuff
Yeah,
happened.
this is the guy who fucked up. This is the
What?
guy why.
Look, that was my
What?
fault. It was my
What?
fault.
They got a year to get them on the menu, though. They
All
saw
right,
how big the party was this year.
Mhm.
Get some Fallout stuff on the menu.
If
You can pull
logistics
quantum
work
stat.
out, I could guarantee we'll have a party.
Or-
Drinks and stuff, though.
Or
I don't know.
walk
I feel
over
like they
to
would
the
put a couple on
BLM
there
where
for me.
there's going to be a completely Fallout themed bar with all the proper drinks.
Hell yeah.
Or just hang out at the cabin that I'm gonna rent, and I'll make everybody drinks. It's just called beer.
It's just strip
Hang
alcohol.
out
nothing
at our
else in it.
bar. Hang
Yeah.
out at our camp, and we'll freaking open up a bar over there on BLM
Hey, if it
land.
doesn't rain, this
Yeah,
year,
hopefully it won't get rained on there again.
yeah, if it doesn't rain, totally doing it because like then you can do whatever, like definitely
Mhm.
open up a bar, serve Nucatinis.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
I like how me and Zio stopped by the camp, but you guys were just all huddled up. Yeah, we're getting rained now. What's up, guys?
I love the fact how you two just huddled over that lantern that I busted out.
We were soaking wet. You should have seen
Y'all were
my
drenched.
my duster got like 6 shades darker from how wet it was. Like it went from like a light brown to dark like leather brown. I was completely
God.
soaked.
Hey,
But
that's what you want, though.
They were
My
like
duster
two
did the
lost
job, though.
puppies, like they just wandered into camp, got some heat, got them soup,
please feed us.
Bro,
I will say though, my costume did its job because when I took it all off the hotel, my jeans and my shirt under my arm were completely dry. I was
Nice.
so shocked.
dude, you were
He, on the other
dry.
hand, I was dry underneath the coat and the armor. It was
I hate you. I was anything but dry.
the duster and the armor took the brunt of it. I guess I did a good enough job weatherproofing my armor. So
Mhm.
Bro, I felt like a
Spencer-
herald. I had like trees growing off of me. How wet I
Spencer will
was.
tell us how bad it
little
was
mushroom.
for me.
Yeah, my feet were dry and a little spot underneath my armor, and then like a little bit between my legs, but that was it.
Yeah, my shirt and pants are completely dry. I don't know how, but like my hair, I looked like a wet dog. Like there's a picture Pickle Goat got of me. I look like a wet dog. I had like my balaclava half on. my hair is just all soaking wet. I'm just covered in water.
That's
My
Like,
Benny
coats are
jacket was
dripping.
sopped. Like I had no way to dry that shit, and I had to take like a hair dryer at the cabin, and I had to go with that shit for hours just to get it damp.
Dude,
It
Zio
was
had to do
that
that with his duster. His duster was real leather and it was
Mhm.
untreated, so he like had it hang up, and he just had a heat gun or a hair dryer pointing up at it for like 3 hours, just on the whole
Oh.
time.
Oh my god, bro!
That's
Pray
crazy.
the weather holds out, please, please. 2026, don't let me down.
I was like, man, I'm like going to the West Coast for the first time. It's be so nice and hot. It'll be my nice like little
Nope.
bit of
Literally
summer
the only weekend that it
weather.
rained.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. I get a break from the crap in Michigan. I get a break from the rain and the snow. And the only weekend I'm there, the West Coast ever, it just downpoured on me. It's like I never even left Michigan.
The
It's
only
like I
way,
came back home to Michigan. It was the same shit there. It's like I
the only
never
time you
left.
got a break from the rain was while you were on the plane.
Dude, it was like literally like Thursday was beautiful, and then
Mm-hmm.
Monday was nice, and that was it. The 2 days of count was not going on. It
Yeah,
was insane.
that's the desert for you. It can just
Yep.
turn for the worse in a hurry. But man, we keep digressing. I mean, not that I mind. Like, I feel sorry for whoever's going to be listening to this shit. You know, because now I kind of understand why
Semi
they,
on topic. I
why
mean, we
they-
went back to Good Springs. We're
Right,
kind of on
sorry.
topic.
why
Oh
they.
man,
Now I understand why they listen to it. You know, in the background when they're gaming or whatever. It's because this
Right.
is just. But
And you know what's near Good Springs? Vegas. We finally got there in the show. You know what else happened in Vegas?
rain.
rain.
That's me trying to segue it back to the show.
Right. No,
Speaking of the
right.
show, Mr.
Yeah.
House being a schizo. Let's talk about that.
No, I did like that we finally got the, you know, Barb's business trip or whatever. So this is obviously where we get Coop, the whole interaction and everything. It's also we see the cop Securitrons, which is
That was
kind of
cool.
neat. Like it was,
I
Yeah.
love
like they
seeing
look
pre-war.
so
That's
good.
cool.
Like I can't help.
Yeah, they
but
did
like,
they did such a
Victor
good
too.
job on those.
Mhm.
Victor
I
looked
think,
great too.
My only issue I had, which I think they didn't mean to do it, they mentioned a Vault Hotel being built, and it was
Mhm.
just verbatim the Vault 21 hotel sign,
Mhm.
which that's after the bombs dropped, guys. What is that doing here? That don't go there.
I wonder
you're right.
if it
I
was an
guess that's the
idea.
plan for it
Right.
after. I mean, I guess
It was just really funny to me because I'm just like, oh, he's already planning on kicking those motherfuckers out. Mr. House got
Day one.
plans.
Going to work day one, didn't spend any time wasted.
It didn't
Oh.
ruin anything for me. I think it all looked great. The
Mhm.
Securitrons, though, hands down, probably what made that whole part of the strip just come alive for me.
Because it's
Seeing
iconic.
them,
It's
so
iconic.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it was like a 1-to-1, and I was just really, really impressed with all of it.
Was it?
I
Okay,
thought it was
so
really cool that in the third episode when they're fighting the one
Mhm. the Mark II.
when Xander and Maximus are fighting the one, it was a practical like puppet they had. I thought
Mhm.
that was really cool.
They all
and they
are.
just had people moving the arms.
hmm
Oh,
They
are
do,
they? Damn.
They do that with
Yeah,
the Death
it's-
Claws and
Yeah,
like
the Death
everything.
Claw I knew was a puppet. I'm
Mhm.
like, that was so cool. I love that it's all practical. It
Yeah.
just makes it feel so much more authentic. It just looks
It gives
so
you
good.
more of like a realistic feeling when it comes to certain
Yeah.
like up close movement,
Well,
and
it's
I
the-
do enjoy that they're taking that approach.
It's-
It gives
It's
them
more
life.
natural looking.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the-
Like,
it's also
I love that they
the-
did the practical with
Uh-huh.
like a touch of CGI just to enhance it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's also how you know when you're shooting these things. I mean, and they're shooting it on film, by the way, too. So it's just how light behaves. You know, when you have the practical props and everything, sometimes you just can't replicate it. And the only
No.
way you can is if you build a prop and then you scan it up. You
Put it
know,
on the
and-
set
yeah.
to get the lighting and you match up in CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
But-
they kind of do that with the Mandalorian too. They
yeah,
kind
that's
of
what
do
they
a
did with the
50-50.
Razor Crest. Yeah.
Yep. Which is really cool. I love that they did like the miniatures and stuff.
Mhm.
That was really cool.
Which
such a strong suit for the show. It's just as
Yeah.
as where they could ever get practical effects involved, I think is where the show shines the brightest. And I think
love-
for
yes.
this season,
I love
it
but,
shows.
I
in
mean, that's
spades.
what ILM does because those are the folks that bring these things to life.
They're amazing. They do so much such good work. They've worked on so many movies. They know their stuff. They always love doing practical models.
I
and
mean, they're the founding father of modern CGI, anything. I mean, without ILM, like we wouldn't have, what we have right now. It's just like everything branched out from them, which on the while we talking Securitrons, maybe I'm just dumb, but I just noticed that with this episode. But like when the episodes start, the little screen, that's a Securitron. Like
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
notice
yeah.
it until now. The
Yeah,
I noticed
the
the first
kilter
episode, I was
films or
like,
whatever.
ooh. Yeah. I thought it was so cool.
Mhm.
Fun fact: when they actually record the Keter films bit on the Securitron, that's actually one of the puppets that they have, and they did a zoom in on it,
Mhm.
and then they add the Keter films effect onto the screen afterward, which I thought was a nice touch. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
really
even
cool.
tell.
Mhm. Nice.
Um,
So we also get, at least for Cooper, this is also the first time he meets Victor. Because
yep. I like
at
that they
House's
like
office. Yeah.
yeah, they kind of coined like he's like Victor, so you're like, okay, so he knows him somehow. So I
Yeah.
like that they introduced him like, okay, he's a, and like he knew him pre-war, so he's
Mhm.
not.
They're tying up
That
the
was
loose
pretty cool.
ends.
Yep.
They're starting to do that.
Yeah, 'cause, like, how the hell would he know Victor? It's
Yeah.
like he's, how would he
Makes me
even get?
wonder how many times they've interacted too.
Right, because there was
they-
definitely signs of it, like I totally lost my train of thought. Anyway,
like familiarity.
yeah, like he definitely knew him, like recognition, like major recognition, because it was like Victor, hi yo,
Yeah, it was
buddy.
like right away too. Like it could have been any Securitron, but he knew it like right away it was Victor.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that we get more of that going forward, and probably not as much because we only have 3 episodes left. But
Yeah,
they are doing the loose ends, getting.
I love the
somewhat figured out.
flashbacks so much.
Mhm.
I hope we get a little bit more. We might now. I want to talk about Norm and the gang too, with the Vault Tech headquarters, and they find the FEV on the terminal. I thought that was really interesting. When he mentions the next phase, yeah, I was like, ooh. And I'm kind of surprised they didn't just like leak it into the vaults. I think the original plan probably was to leak it into the vault somehow once everyone's on cryo because they were kind of slowly letting people out.
Mhm.
And Norm obviously released everybody early, so I wonder if the plan originally was to just turn everybody into vaults into super mutants, and since they're all connected, they just release the gas and they open all the doors at once and just turn them all into super mutants. I think that might have been the original plan because they're all linked together. I mean, why else would they be like that?
Mhm.
What did we call it last time we were talking about it? Like super supervisors.
Right. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, when we're talking about like all the vaults being connected in some ways or whatever, but which I mean I'm still kind of, hoping that there is going to be some sort of revelation like that, because how else would they be getting the scientific data? Like they're all experiments. They're going to have to gather it up somehow. But
Yeah, I'm curious to learn about Steph too. What's going on with her? Because they reveal she's from Canada and she's got some kind of also some ulterior motive. So it sounds like she kind of just abandoned whatever plan Vault Tech gave her. Now she's doing her own thing. It sounds
Right.
like. I'm curious to see where she's gonna go with that.
yeah,
too.
we touched on that last time too, because it was interesting to see, because she's a temporary Canadian,
Yeah.
or like that's her temporary status. So what was she before? And since
Right,
Canada
she
is
went from some other
annexed,
country. Who
right?
knows?
Well, we were kind of theorizing whether or not she's a red. If she's a
Yeah, she could be.
spy of
I
some
mean, why else
sort.
would they put her into a vault?
Mm-hmm. Cam, Spencer, let's give you the floor for a minute. See what. Let's circle back to the whole. When Coop and Barb get to the strip. What did you guys think about that?
You go first, Cam.
So, going into that, I'm just curious about his plans of, him wanting to kill House. That was, well, not really kill House. He wanted to try and stop him from doing what they thought he was going to do. But then once he actually gets up in there, meets House and figures out that, he's not the one that's actually going to be dropping the bombs, and neither is gonna even House says it's not gonna be Vault Tech that's dropping the bombs, then like that out of my curiosity, how is it gonna play out? Like, um, who's gonna be the one that pushes the button? They introduce this device, with House, was it the mind control, you know, devices and stuff like that. I wonder like how that's gonna play a part in all of this as well. Um, so I still have a lot of questions about what's gonna like how they're gonna portray what happens.
Spencer?
So, I'm really curious to know. Obviously, you guys all saw the part where Coop's laid in bed after he's seen Mr. House, and he's drunk, he's smashed to bits, and his wife is coddling him, and he says, we have to talk. I'm really curious to know what that conversation is going to go like. um is she going to admit everything? I mean, she hasn't got much to lean on, to be honest. He knows everything that, and she doesn't know that he knows. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how that goes.
Want to also chime back in on that too, because it's like Coop is at that point when he's going on the mechanical bull, he's like he actually just realizing, he knows everything like now. And it's not the way that he thought it would all play out. And like you think going into that scene from the trailers that he's like gonna be drunk off his butt and everything. He's gonna be like happy go lucky, but in the truth is like it's the exact opposite of what's going on.
No, absolutely. I thought when Cooper and House they have that tete-a-tete, and he's talking to him about the mathematical calculations and whatnot, and he drops that date, which happens to be Janie's birthday. So like, are we talking like that was supposed to be the original date when the bombs would drop, and then Cooper being the wild card that kind of throws a monkey wrench into the whole thing, because as House tells him, I have no idea how you figure into this whole thing yet. I'm paraphrasing here, but so basically Cooper might be the catalyst for the end of the world, as we know it in the Fallout universe, which would be an interesting take for sure. So definitely makes me wonder how all of that is going to develop. If it's I don't know, I'm just kind of getting like like everything is predetermined vibes, kind of like everything
It's
is,
bound to happen no matter what kind
yeah,
of
it's
thing.
like almost like quantum entanglement kind of thing,
Yeah.
where it's just like, well, yeah, everything is a mathematical probability, and you can put everything into numbers, so to speak, but like Cooper being that wild card where it's just like he's kind of above the rules, so to speak.
Yeah, he's messing up like the
Yeah,
predetermined outcomes, and he's
yeah,
like, I don't know. He's basically saying it kind of like Mr. House was like almost a little afraid. He's like, with you in the picture, I don't know what's gonna happen. He's like, I've accounted for everything except for you, and that's what scares me. It's kind of the vibe I was getting off of him. It's kind of almost like he was saying without saying it. Like it doesn't seem like he wants to admit he's afraid that Cooper is in the situation, but he kind of said like, I don't know how you play into this, but you were messing up the whole plan. Like this is not how this is supposed to go at all.
just
So
weird because like I've never uh I don't think we've ever encountered anything like that in Fallout. Like this is kind of
yeah,
like taking it, you know, somewhere else, like on a completely different plane, so to speak. But I don't hate it. But
it's really
it,
interesting. I
it's
love this like
intriguing.
mystery thing they got going on.
Yeah.
I want to see
And
how it plays out with how House is that we've seen in game, though, because it seems like this House from the show is really reliant on this cold fusion thing that he's supposed to be getting, and clearly he's not going to get it. So where does the platinum chip and all this come into play then? Like when did all of this come about? Because it seems like a lot of the eggs are in the basket of getting this cold fusion from Vault Tech, but as we all know, that's not going to pan out because the cold fusion doesn't go to him at all. So I'm just wondering if they took that into account or if we're going to see it in a later season, because that is something to think about, because it just seems like he's more worried about this than anything else.
Oh, they're not going to drop the platinum chips. It's so like ubiquitous, to the game. They're going to drop it somehow. I don't know if it's going to be this season, but it's definitely going to make its appearance for sure.
And I want to kind of go back to the thing about the bombs dropping, where House said he wasn't really sure who was going to drop the bombs. He was like, it's not me or Vault Tech. I don't know who it's going to be, but someone else. I'm trying to figure out who. And I don't want to. I'm not quite sure, but the first thing that kind of came to my mind was the Enclave. I don't know why, but I wouldn't put it past them to do that. And we haven't heard from the Enclave in quite a while. Since
It does
one.
feel like that, like he's hinting towards like something that we're unaware of, because it didn't seem like he's worried about the Reds.
Right.
Yeah,
so I
if
feel
it's
like
not, it's like kind of like the
who else
enemy
would
of
be
Ben.
there?
Like, yeah, if it's not Vault-Tec, the only people I can think of would be the Enclave. So I mean,
But then why would
I
the Enclave drop bombs on their own people, though? So that makes me wonder, is there a
question.
bigger story at play here? Because
There
if it
could
does
be.
lead into Enclave, then what does the Enclave get out of nuking its own countrymen?
It's a good question. It'd be really interesting if the Enclave was the ones who dropped the bomb, because then that would raise questions for season 3. Why would they do this? And that kind of, it'd be really interesting for sure.
And I think we're definitely moving out east. Whether
Yeah,
I don't think we're gonna go to Boston. Because like that
DC would be cool.
There's no worm under that rock. I mean, we got a whole game in Boston, so there's definitely gonna be just callbacks, Easter eggs, and whatnot. But I think, I mean, my prediction is like we're going to like DC, the capital wasteland or whatever, where the whole Enclave theme would definitely make a lot more sense. So
It would tie in pretty well.
yeah. So whether it's going to be season 3 or the later seasons, just we kind of theorized last week that this whatever we're getting this season might kind of spill over into the next, because we got 3 episodes to go, and we still have a lot of unanswered stuff. So
Yeah,
and I'd be
season
okay
3
with
might
that.
be Vegas again for all we know.
Yeah.
It's seems like there's a lot to wrap up in such a short time. I mean, season 1, I guess, kind of did it pretty abruptly too. I mean, they were all in California. They ended the NCR, so to say, and the last episode pretty quickly, and then it just pans out to Vegas at the very end, and that's kind of all we really got. And it's
Right. And I think that was always kind of the plan. The first season just kind of set the stage up for what comes next. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure they knew all along that it was gonna be Vegas, and season 2 feels a lot bigger, a lot broader, and it feels. I mean, the episodes are longer. They also kind of changed up the format, where it's like we're focusing more on certain characters per episode, which kind of wasn't the case last season. I mean, we got all 3 characters, that got introduced in episode 1 of the first season. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we spilled over to season 3, which I think we kind of discussed that ad nauseum last week, that it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, because yeah, you don't want to rush any endings here for sure.
There's a lot to go on, a lot riding on with this season, and I think like first season, like you said, is kind of more so introducing the characters, and they were. I get why they did Vegas season 2. You don't want to put one of the biggest properties you have, or one of the biggest stories and worlds you have, into your first season, because you feel like there's a lot of pressure, and it wouldn't quite fit the story to just immediately go into Vegas. Like, okay, why are they here? They're from a vault from California. What is there? You can't just tell it in the episode. Like, all right, episode 1, they're in the vault. Episode 2, they're on their way to Vegas. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. So I get why they built a whole season of these original characters and their journey to Vegas, and make it still make sense, which we're still trying to figure out why Hank is there. I'm really curious. We haven't seen him in a couple episodes. We very briefly saw him in this episode. We still don't know why he's there or where he's at. It was like, all right, I'm kidnapping him. He's my messenger, and it's the only time we saw Hank whatsoever. So I was really hoping to see more of him this episode. I'm hoping next episode.
So how did you feel about the introduction of Fisto and our favorite chicken fucker?
Oh God, just why do we have him? Why do we have him? Just get rid of him. Just gonna say it. Just gonna say it. We don't need chicken fucker. Not a fan of chicken fucker. Fisto could stay. That's a fan favorite. He may not be one of mine, but I will die on the hill saying he's given more to me in this series than chicken fucker. No disrespect to the actor. No
Oh my
disrespect to the
God.
actor.
But you
I
have to
love
have a
the
weirdo
chicken
like
fucker.
that. You have
I
to have a
love it.
weirdo like it.
I love it.
I think
Yeah.
you could have someone be the comic relief. However, the whole thing with chicken fucker to me, and this is just my personal bias, so I would like to preference that. So to anyone who likes chicken fucker, this is nothing against anyone who does. I think this is the issue I have with the current Fallout iteration, that there's too many joke type characters. And while the show hasn't done that too much, this character solidifies that this is the vibe that a lot of current Fallout goes towards and feels more like a theme park. So I'm not one to enjoy a character whose entire background, until something else comes along or we're given more of this character, is just that, to be like a theme park character. And that's how Chicken
mean,
Thicker feels.
Fair enough, but
Well-
I think personally, I think it goes a little deeper than that, because when he's at the lab with Hank, and he tells him how he's gonna erase all of his memories and everything he knows, he feels relieved, like he wants to forget, you know. So like his life up to this point has been nothing but a shit show, a tragedy. You know, like he doesn't want to live. He was gonna off himself in season 1 too, when he held that rifle.
Yeah,
He
I forgot
almost
about that.
started a rifle, so
Well, I mean, yeah, when you fuck chickens and your name is Chicken Fucker, you don't really got much going for
but
you.
then again, like
I love how he did it
like,
one
why would
time
you do
and
that,
name
you
just
know?
stuck.
Like
it's
why is he doing all these things? Because like I feel there's
he's a chicken fucker.
but there's a little bit more to it, like he's obviously so fed up with his life that he goes around fucking chickens for some dopamine,
To
I
be
guess.
fair, in between
It happened
that,
one
he is
time and
also
he's
doing
well within his
promotion.
rights.
I will go on record saying, if the show gives me a valid reason to care about this character further than he fucks chickens and robots,
To be
then
fair,
I will be okay with it. But right
to
now,
be fair, he doesn't do just that. He is a host on their talk show.
There you go.
Promoting Fallout.
Validated.
So
it's even
I love that he do like Eric Andre style. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's like
can't
Eric
be
Andre
sold.
meets between two ferns almost. I love it.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sold on him. I don't nothing against him.
All right, let's mute Nick for now, and let's go to Spencer and what he thinks about our favorite chicken fucker.
I was just gonna say, imagine it like obviously it won't happen, but just imagine he ends up playing a major part or something. He's one of the people that drop the bombs or fucking something like that.
Jeez,
Honestly,
no.
I think he's the type of character that's just going to coast through everything, and he's just going to keep coming back, and he's just one of those rat roaches that you can't get
He's
rid
got
of.
10 luck.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just
yeah,
he's just a
100%.
greasy, slimy, just piece of shit, just navigating the wasteland, just kind of taking it one day at a time. One day you might fuck chickens, the other day it might be a robot. You never know,
It's at that
fucking
point,
love
just cast me on the show. I can be exactly that.
Oh,
I just don't want
God.
to fuck chickens
But
or a robot.
He also has the mind control freaking.
He might resort to a
stuff on him
centaur
now,
one
too,
day.
So
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no.
is
Oh.
being programmed now, technically by Hank too.
Yeah.
So
So you're saying
is
if
gonna
Hank
have a
wants him to
larger
fuck a
role
chicken,
in
he
this now.
can.
by Hank, by him
yeah.
being like Hank's personal assistant now,
Yeah.
essentially.
And now he's gonna fuck test subjects and death claws. We're really coming up in the world, guys.
Yep.
I mean, right? I mean, you never know what Hank's gonna make him do, but
You can make him
also,
fuck for chickens.
so-
You never know.
so like being the character that he is, like, how does he have all that knowledge of all the different chems and everything? Like, he concocts the serum that he gave
Yeah, I wonder where
Thaddeus.
he
Like,
got
how does he know all that? Like, if he's such a superficial character, like, why would he even know that? Why would he even
Idiot
be?
savant perk.
I mean, I guess.
So,
Like,
you make a great point. So, kind of going back to where you were saying how he wants to forget everything he did. So, what if instead of him being involved with dropping the bombs, he's one of the people who helped create the FEV or whatever the thing is he gives Thaddeus. Because like, why else would he have that just with him? Like, he must have like worked in some kind of lab, and he might have been one of the people who helped create that, and that's why he wants to forget everything. That could, yeah, honestly,
V can just be made with like a bunch of random doodads you can find in the wasteland, though, because he kind of
I
just
mean,
threw that shit together in season 1. So if it
I mean,
is FEV,
well, at
is
this
it
point,
that
we don't know
easy?
what the ingredients are. I
well,
mean,
it
that
seemed
could
like
be
he knew what it
very,
was gonna do, though.
yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, it'll heal you," which it did. He didn't lie. He didn't know exactly what it did. It might have been
Mhm.
like an early version of the FEV, because
Mhm.
remember before it was originally in the lore. It's originally to treat like wounds and stuff like that, and then
Mhm.
it turned into like a chemical weapon, pretty much. So it might have been like the early version of it to just heal wounds. It didn't
Yeah.
quite work very well, and he just stole it from a lab or something
Mhm.
and ran out, or who knows? Like
I'm willing to keep an open mind, and I'm also willing to be swayed. So if they do more with this character, I will be more inclined to change my opinion. I will
I
say
think we might
that.
get more of him next episode, because they seem like they're kind of giving him a backstory. They're kind of
Yeah.
leaning off the comic relief.
Mhm.
They did that with Maximus too. He was kind of comic relief almost. Now he's like
Mhm.
actually doing some good stuff. Like he's got an actual spine, and
Yeah.
he's like has like a resolve, or he's like, all right, this isn't cool. I need to get away from these people, do my own thing. I don't believe in their mission.
Time I
And
see Maximus, he's just killing somebody.
Well, I think we were talking
hot
about it
dog.
last week that he like his body count is what was he up to, like 4 Brotherhood of
like
Steel members, than anything
what's
else?
that bit from like Rick and Morty? Just, oh boy, here I go, kill it again. That's just Maximus. Every time I see him, he's putting bodies to floors. No disrespect, I actually approve of Maximus being questions never and just letting bullets fly. That's
I
my
love
kinda
him
guy.
this season.
Shoot first,
I
ask
love that
questions
he's
later.
like,
Damn right, Maximus knows what's up.
Except
I
when it
love
comes to
Maximus
the
this
Elder.
season so far.
Yeah.
I love that you could see at the end of the first season where he's like questioning
Mhm.
what he's doing with the Brotherhood. Like he's like, I want to be any part of this. So in season 2, you just see more and more of it where he's like veering on his own mission, and then you see him eventually link up in Vegas with Lucy. Probably, maybe next episode. We haven't seen Maximus in a couple episodes either. Like we don't even know what he's up to right now. He can make his way to Vegas right now.
Time, I think maybe
Him-
either this upcoming episode or the next one.
Mhm.
Him
It's
and
gonna be-
Hank haven't been in spotlight in a minute. We've seen little we haven't seen Maximus in like 2 episodes. Like he hasn't even him Thaddeus too. We haven't seen any of them. Like we don't even know where they're even going. They
Yeah.
just need to get
I
away
think-
from the
I
Brotherhood.
think it's going to be next week.
You know what? I wonder. I don't know if it's so the Brotherhood bunker in Vegas. I wonder if he might be making his way over there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't
Do
know
you
why
think
else
the
he'd be in
bunker would
Vegas.
be? You think it would have survived after all this time?
I don't know. I mean, they were just chilling there on scraps. I mean, they might have found something. It's
I
hard
also
to say.
question if Maximus would be privy to that information.
Yeah, because it feels
It's
as if
nearby. I don't know. I feel like he might stumble into him on accident. Maybe like they
Mhm.
might just bump into him somehow.
Here's my
fu-
theory on this. What if Maximus runs into the people that are the NCR, the couple of NCR Rangers that are leaving New Vegas on their way out, and they run into him, and then they start talking about Lucy together or something.
Definitely going to explore that angle too, like where Maximus is going to link up with Lucy. Like I predicted last week, that there's
Jeez, like,
right, freaking
whole year.
Nostradamus over here.
Almost
Holy
last
shit.
year.
There's definitely going to be more NCR presence. Like we still haven't seen that NCR power armor that
I'm
Nick
so excited to
loves
see
so
that.
much.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Oh, no,
Don't
I'm muting you
dare.
right now. Yeah, we're not going there this time around.
You bastard!
The
No.
first early shots I saw of it, I wasn't sure how to think of it, but when we saw like those like leaked images from '76, and you could see more pictures of it, I'm like, I was questionable at first,
Mhm.
but I've seen better shots of it. It looks pretty damn cool. I like it.
I like it
Well,
too.
excited to see
that
it.
that shot obviously happens in Freeside, and we know
Yeah.
that the ghoul is still alive at that point too.
Yup.
We haven't gotten that shot yet, and
Mhm.
Maximus is with the ghoul too at that point.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of how and when they link up.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it might be this next episode because, like I said, we haven't
probably.
seen Maximus in a while.
Mhm.
They'll have to explain why he's in Vegas. Like he doesn't know where Lucy's at. He doesn't even know. I mean,
Right.
Norm knows
He's just
that
doing his own
Lucy
thing.
went. Yeah, he knows that Norm knows that Lucy went through there. So now they need to explain how Maximus is going to Vegas or what his reason is to being in that area.
Mhm.
Wait, does Dorm know where Lucy's at? I thought he just knew that she's out of the vault. in
Yeah,
that-
he knows that she passed through, so he might
Right.
try to find out stuff about his dad. Maybe he might be able to find out about the vault. Maybe, or I guess it'd be one of those things where he could just kind of keeps making his way that way,
Mhm.
and just kind of bump. Oh yeah, I met your sister. Yeah, I saw her like 2 days ago, and he just keeps following
Right.
a trail. Maybe.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. That one guy kind of took him out at the end of that last episode, so it's
Mm-hmm.
hard to say what he's gonna be up to now too.
I feel like that'd be a hard stretch though, because it seems like he's more integral to what's going on with the trio of vaults. So I think he's
Yeah.
going to be relatively homebound.
Mhm.
Like I think that's
Pretty
more so
much.
his story.
Well, yeah.
It's hard to say. He
Well,
got kind of captured the last episode, so I'm curious to see what he's gonna. What that one
Yeah,
guy's gonna.
yeah. Let's talk about Norm because,
successor.
like, we kind of suspected that what's that guy's name, Ronnie, that he was gonna be trouble, and sure enough, you know, he was the one that overheard the conversation with what's her name, that was the intern or whatever, perspective
Yeah.
intern, because she seems like, you know, she's kind of you know, figuring it
Cautious.
out that and not quite on board with the Vault-Tec plan. Unlike Ronnie, you know, who's obviously one of those you know, Vault-Tec bitches, for the lack of a better term, you know, but always eavesdrops. You know, like it's always the coffee guys, you know, or the lunch boy, you know, but just like those are the people that always know more than they should.
And
And
that's where Hank started out too. He was
Right,
like the
exactly.
laundry boy or whatever Coop said before.
and
Makes a lot of sense.
and it seems
Can't
like
trust him.
and it seems like, you know, Ronnie's gonna be that zealot, you know, really devoted to the plan. And sure enough, he kind of almost strangles Norm to death, you know. So, which
Or if he's gonna test the FEV on him.
right,
I can kind of see how the similarities too with like the Vault 32 Overseer versus the Vault 33 Overseer. I I think that, you know, the one from 32, I think she's more upper management per se, while Betty from 33 is, I think, a little bit lower in the ranks, like, you know, like that intern was. And maybe it's like, because obviously I think 32 has like a little bit more like power dynamic structure. Like she's like kind of knows more of what the experiment was, like, you know. So I think she has a little bit more like power over Betty in terms of that relationship.
Yeah, she definitely has her own mission going on, her own ulterior motives. I really
Mhm.
want to see more into that too. They got so many stories tying in. I really want
Mhm.
to see how they all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we end the season with some answers instead of more questions. As much as I like to theorize, I'm like, I want something resolved by the end of the season, at least something.
I think
There
we're,
we go.
I think we're gonna get that. I think we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna get that because, like you said, you know, we have multiple storylines going on at the same time, and um, some of it's gonna have to be resolved by the end of the season too. But kind of circling back to Norm when they walk into the Vault-Tec headquarters, and we see Ma June again, and
Yep.
she
I'm see her.
I think it's just so clever that the Vault-Tec headquarters becomes Ma June's hideout. You know, like that's where she's
It's
dug in.
ironic because she
Yeah,
hates the Vaulties too.
exactly. So it's just
Her Rad Roach farm.
yeah, and it's
Not big enough for the market yet.
it's an awesome play, you know, at just the irony and the ridiculousness of it all. Which, speaking of Ma June, I thought it was a perfect parallel too when Lucy goes and robs the Sunny store. Like that was like, you know, like in season 1 we got Ma June's, now we got Sunny's, you know, and again, like I was just gushing over all the freaking stuff in there, where she goes and buys a dick doll, and like we see all the other chems and all the other props. That's where she gets the power fist and whatnot. And I'm like, it's just like I just want to be in one of these stores, and just freaking look
Just walk
around and
around.
just walk around, and like being in one of these sets must be just absolute heaven.
I wanted them to do like the red overlay on there.
I
when
was
you're trying to
saying that
pick
as
it.
I was watching that. I was like, everything would be red because she's about to
sneaking,
steal.
She's crouching.
Yeah.
She's crouching around.
She
She's
snuck in
ready.
the Lost Karma sound.
She
Pretty
saw
funny.
10,000 caps for it, and she was like,
God.
"No, thank you."
Yeah, I liked everything in the store, but the power fist. If I'm being completely honest, I don't like that design of the power fist. It feels too cartoony to me. I like
Well,
I think
the
that's pretty cool.
I
You
think
like
the
the
3
earlier
in
version?
New Vegas design, like
Mhm.
I actually have one here in the room actually.
Mhm.
Because I don't like how it looks so industrial. I prefer this design of the power fist, where it actually
well done.
looks like this is like the Fallout aesthetic to me, where it's actually like
Yeah.
a gauntlet,
Mhm.
and then I don't have the glove bit, but the actual like mechanical covered glove that it would go over.
Mhm.
That to
Oh,
me would have been so much cooler to see. But
Yeah,
at
I've been
the
cool
same
now
time,
with it.
I think it was just
Yeah.
It's just more
Choice.
menacing looking, I guess. It's more dramatic.
I
yeah,
mean, I
And,
guess I
Yeah.
just feel like you're hitting cinder blocks with that shit, but that's just me.
yeah.
I kind of want to go back to what you guys said about how she was like it was that parallel where she was like in Ma June's shop and she stole something and she stole something again.
Mhm.
It kind of almost reminds me too of when Twig and Nuka Break runs into that shop in that town and he steals the Nuka Break sign and he uses it to immediately go, yeah, shout out to Nuka Break again. And he kind of just he runs in there, grabs it, and immediately just beats some ass with there, the shish kebab or whatever he grabbed. Yeah, that's kind of like Lucy almost. And it is they're both Vulties too, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I thought it was kind of neat.
I just enjoyed that we're getting more of Lucy going down, more of what the ghoul said that she would become. Not in the
Yup.
sense that she's becoming evil, but she is acclimating to the world that she's in now,
She needs to.
and it's conflicting with her morals and whatnot, which you could see on her face that she doesn't want to steal a dick doll, and she definitely took the opportunity though to steal the power fist. So it's like a make or break situation. And if you go further back than that, when she sees the open door to the store,
Mhm.
you can immediately see on her face that she's not happy that she's considering this option.
Right.
But it's better than any alternative because what if I don't have enough money? So
Mhm.
I like that character arc for her, that she's branching out not as an evil person, but you got to get your hands dirty every so often to
Yep. Going more to
things
the
Got her
done.
hands
neutral.
dirty for sure. She tried to just maim the guy, but then just killed him instead.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, well, fuck him. He
I mean,
wanted
can
money.
you
I'm not
blame
paying
her?
that
I
shit.
mean,
Yeah.
like that whole scene, Lucy walking into the store and a dick doll being 1,000 caps instead of 125 and 10,000 caps worth of power. That's exactly how I feel when I load up the Bethesda site, and want to get
Jeez.
collectibles from there. It's just like, oh, can't get that, can't get that, can't get that.
Oh, that's weird. I just got a text message from a guy named Todd Howard. He says, "Shut it down. You can't say this about my store."
No, no.
Anyway, guys, a
Bethesda
perfect
Gears-
segue
Bethesda
to
Gears-
promote your guys' codes. So we got Onyx with his Bethesda code, which is
Onyx Save 3 and Onyx Save 5. Marty will slap it right here. I'm making more work for you right here, Marty.
we'll
Here
do
you
it in
go.
post, and that's going to be our entire budget for the show.
All right. Sorry, guys. Only one code this week. Sorry.
Only one code.
got to approve.
Sorry, but we got 2 Cam cosplays with his code, which is
Vault Boy 3.
Vault Boy 3 saves you 20% on Bethesda Gear site. Spencer, he doesn't need any code, so we're not going to promote that. Kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm out.
Is it what is it, Spencer?
It's Mr. Wild Free.
Mr. Wild free 20% off Bethesda Gear store item. Almost all of it.
Free.
will-
Sorry, my accent, it's the number 3, not free. It's my accent.
Oh, we got it. We got it.
Accent. I didn't even notice.
Wait, I thought you were just from the South. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought you were Hawaiian, bro.
Yeah. bro.
Anyway, no, we joke and we kid and we jest over here, but all of your guys' code usage is greatly appreciated. Every time we get that little ding and we get a sale. You get a kick-ass sale, we get a little kickback, and we keep the show rolling. So use these guys' codes. Nick, he just he's
just
here.
exists, people.
He just exists. He just coasts through life.
Just some guy we found in the streets of
Yeah,
Freeside.
hating on chicken
Yeah.
fuckers and
Nikki.
Look, I may not have a code, people, but if you need info on our upcoming events or anything I'm doing,
The
that's
chicken
what I
fucker.
got for you. No.
Use
I'll
code
actually punch.
chicken
I'll punch
fucker.
you. Punch you so hard.
hey, you think that would be an acceptable code? Chicken
think
fucker.
They're
You
gonna
could
look at a
just,
picture of
not
me.
put in certain letters,
Right.
spell it a certain way.
Just a little
But
play
they'll
on
be
word.
against it at first, and then they'll see a photo of me. It's like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah, no, make it chicken fucker specifically. make it chicken power armor fucker. Just to really.
You could
mess with
do
them.
like chicken FKR, and then that would work.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
Right,
I don't like that you guys are trying to make chicken fucker my soon to be future code, and this is kind of hurting my soul.
We'll make this bet. If it gets approved, you have to keep it.
I
Right.
swear, you better not. I want to make a name
We'll
for
keep all the
myself.
proceeds though.
Oh god,
Yeah.
it gets better and better. I
Here-
can't
Free
wait.
promo.
All proceeds will go back to Fallout for Hope.
Oh, okay,
This
you know what?
deal
That's
changes
fine.
all the time.
Yeah, well, that's fine then. As long as it goes to the kids.
Pray
you
I'll
know,
alter the
then-
deal any further.
Yeah, if the
No
kids get the money, then that's fine.
disintegrations.
Fuck as many chickens as you want, as long as it's for the kids.
Whoa,
Fisto
whoa.
gets all the money. Plot.
Now, only
Speaking of
happened once,
kids,
it
this
just
show
always
is
be
definitely
fun.
not kid friendly. Didn't I tell you?
no.
Didn't I tell you about an hour in, like this was gonna happen?
No,
Fisto
No.
approves this message.
Fisto approves this. There you go. Endorsed by Fisto. Speaking of promos, we got a kick-ass drop actually happening tomorrow. So by the time this show airs, it will have dropped. But it's Bull Air sneakers, Fallout themed, awesome looking designs. I probably not going to be getting a pair because
Pricey.
they're up there, but I mean
Ooh-wee.
they look so good. I mean the first time I saw it, they just I thought it was an official merch, but they're customized sneakers. But the guy is an awesome guy. He crashed an Xbox party with Vendorhan 76 earlier today, and there will be 2 lucky winners drawn to acquire a pair. So
Alright.
that's
They also just announced a quantum pair too, and I
Yeah.
believe if you join their Facebook group, you get $100 off your order.
Yep.
Also, so
Yeah, $100 is a lot of money, people. You should consider going in there. Get your money's worth.
Couple
And give them
clicks.
your money. Give them
Hey.
a lot of your money.
I mean, if you're getting them anyway, it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to get
Yeah.
extra hundo off.
And
you
then
know?
give me money. Beat me up for caps.
And then
I'll-
give
I
me
will
money
Beat me
so
up
I
for
can.
caps.
You can beat me up for all the caps you want to give me. Go for
honestly, if the tickets for the Fallout events were going on sale the same damn week, I probably would cop a pair or at least heavily consider it. I hate that's like 3 days before, so I'm like, I'm not.
Which is a
gonna get
great
those.
segue for me to remind all you fine wasters out there. If you want to attend our 2 lovely events, we have our tickets dropping on the 19th this month at
Woohoo!
midnight. Now, whether it's Pacific or Eastern time, I don't fucking know, but it's midnight.
Marty, post.
Marty will
Right.
put it in post what time it is. I will update y'all. But
Future
remember,
Marty,
VIP.
future Marty will let you know because that's the only person that you can depend on.
Now remember, our VIPs are $250 a piece, so they're expensive, but you get a lot of perks for both Vegas and West Virginia. So I recommend you get them. We got a lot of stuff planned, but you don't need VIP to get a general admission, which should only cost you around $30, and you still get to do a lot of cool stuff. But VIP does a lot cooler shit, so you should just spend the $250. Just spend the $250. It's totally
Also, want to remind you guys: the earlier you get your tickets, the cheaper they are too.
damn right.
That is correct.
Because we don't want to run your pockets. I kind of do.
Too
but,
much.
I don't get a kickback from this. I'm just doing my part.
No, not even as Bethesda Co. We get the kickback from that too. So.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so
chicken-
yeah,
You
we
fuckers
all got
wipe
codes.
that off.
We all got codes. Nick, just throw the money at him.
please, Please, please.
Spencer, any updates that you might want to share on the Wild Wastelanders market side that we haven't yet?
Oh God, no. Well, we've recently hit 5,000 members, so thank you so much, everyone, for making that happen.
I know, it's
That's
amazing.
amazing. I mean, in a week we've gained another 400, something like that. I need to
Damn,
check
It's
the activity
absolutely
log, but
ridiculous.
it's
Hell
getting
yeah.
absolutely crazy.
Why do
but
y'all want to join
honestly-
in? Like, we're totally unhinged, people.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
why
a
they're
Fallout
joining.
spec, well.
They
Yeah.
love it here.
Hey, they got
No,
the
we-
same.
And if you are interested, we also have a new TikTok account. It is the Wild Wastelanders Market on TikTok. If you want to be featured on our TikTok page, we do collectors. We do collector connects and seller showcases. If you sell anything or want to show off your collections, we have the submission rules on details on our Facebook page. You can submit on the Google Drive anything that you want to submit. So get on there, be featured on our TikTok, have a good time.
And
There we go.
and if you want to be featured on this show, well, not this show, but the main show, where I do the one-on-one interviews, join the Wild Wastelanders Market on Instagram and the Wild Wastelanders Fallout Market on Facebook to be able to do so. But just like Camp said, whatever he's featuring on the TikTok might trickle into the podcast as well. So anyway, if you want to get featured, it doesn't hurt to join all these sites and all these socials. So and be part of the fun. Also, I'm gonna tease a little something that we got cooking later on this year. We're discussing the possibility of creating a Patreon site for the podcast where it's going to be it's going to bring you a whole slew of exclusive content and goodies there. So there's going to be multiple tiers available. It's going to suit all of you out there. It's going to be just full of great stuff. There's going to be some great perks like getting involved with the podcast, like getting your name included in the post-credit scenes and all that jazz, as well as other videos like tutorials, prop making kind of stuff. And you're not going to be able to see that anywhere else but, on the Patreon. So,
Physical products too.
yeah. Physical products, stickers, pins, possibly some merch, apparel. The sky's the limit, and we want to bring you all the best stuff. It's definitely going to be worth your while. It's in the works, and you're definitely not going to miss out. We're going to promote the heck out of it. We don't want you to miss out on that. But I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I think it's going to enrich the experiment. I'm thinking Vault-Tec here, guys. The
It's
experience.
happening.
I knew it.
Shh.
We're
It's a
getting
spy the whole
dipped.
time.
Right. It's going to enrich the experience so much more, and we just want you to be involved with the project in this way. But so just something to keep an eye out for in the future. But yeah, any other exciting updates, news, comments, opinions, concerns?
Yeah, actually, I got some stuff on my own accord. So for anyone who's out here on the West Coast, if you like going to summer conventions and getting your hands on sarsaparillas, I got good news for you. We have just started finalizing our updates for this year's Fanime 2026, and yours truly is bringing out more sunset sarsaparillas straight from Vegas out here to California to be given out. And they're going to have limited edition artwork. And this year's winner for that is Mushroom Man's Cash, who is currently cranking out what the bottle labels are going to look like. So if you want to
Nice.
get your hands on something like that, we are going to be out there May 22nd to May 25th. Once I have a solid date for the Fallout Ring-a-Ding-Ding gathering I'm hosting for that, we'll get that posted to you guys. But these are first come, first serve. So if you're not there to show up, don't expect Benny Boy here to show out. They go fast. So please show up in your Sunday best and give a little support.
Put on your Sunday best. No, that's gonna be awesome, and that goes for all the other conventions that we're usually a part of. I mean, out of this lineup, Cam and I, the next one I believe is gonna be WonderCon coming up in March.
WonderCon March. We'll do the Saturday meetup at,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's gonna be 4 p.m. again.
I'm pretty
on
sure.
Saturday.
Again, details are
Yeah.
going to be shared by all of us as well as Shima Pan on Facebook. She usually does that, and Instagram. So, but if you see us, hit us up. Because we're going to have caps and other merch to give out, to share, and just get a photo or whatever. It's always
Caps
super
and
nice.
ribbons for y'all.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Caps
always
and
super nice to
ribbons.
interact with you all, and it's just a great old time. So every time you see us, hit us up. We like Cam and I, we kind of stick out, like sore thumbs. I'm
Oh, we do.
all dressed in
It's
all
kinda
red.
crazy.
He's got that blue helmet, sticking out.
Mhm.
Him being freaking 6'5" with boots on,
Yeah,
Can't
I
miss
don't know
us.
why, but I really just feel like kicking the shit out of your shield.
Oh,
no,
the
you
shield is
take-
a new tradition. If you want to come up to me at a convention and you feel like kicking the shit out of my shield, please go for it. Just make sure security's not around to see it.
And just make sure that you let him know
Your
first that
security,
you're
what do you
doing that.
mean?
You
I
are
am
a
security.
trooper
I
for
am
letting people
security,
do
but
that. That shit's gotta be
it's a
tough.
fun time. The shield holds up. It's a legit shield. I mean, it can hold up like a Scotty K kick. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
it cracked your
I like
window
how
on it, didn't it?
I like how
It
he's
just
become the
cracked
bar.
window.
He set the
That's
bar.
it. Yep.
Scotty's just like, listen, if I could do this, you could do it too. Oh no,
Yep.
everyone else can do it. Oh no.
So I mean, if you
I'm
if
doing
you
my
feel
part.
like I have some ribbons that I'm making for WonderCon that say kick me for caps. So if you want to grab one of
yeah.
those, just give me some caps and I'll let you kick my shield.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Pay the boy, break a shield. Sounds like a good time.
Right?
I gotta make some stuff up still, but I will be at the Midland Mall Comic Con in March in Michigan. So if you guys want to see me, I'll be there, and I'll also be at the West Virginia event too in May. So.
Right on.
Oh, fun thing. I'm gonna be there too. I guess we're
Hell
gonna
yeah.
hang out.
Nice.
Maybe
Yes,
you'll see your
sir.
favorite Fink there. I will be Benny. That is the joke, people. I will be Benny. Just be on
I
the
ain't a
lookout.
think, you dig?
Really? Well,
No,
there's
no,
a
I am.
surprise
No, I am
there.
No, that's the joke. I'm a piece of shit. It's tight, actually.
Spencer, are you going to be attending any of the conventions over in the UK? Like, when is what is it? MCM?
Yeah, MCM London. Maybe. I don't really know yet. Depends if I can be bothered, to be honest.
You guys
But,
spread the
yeah.
wild wastelanders, out out there.
I mean, I went to the Birmingham one last year, and it just wasn't very good. But I've yet to attend the London one, so
Alright.
it's a big maybe.
I'm the only one of us on the East Coast, so I got us covered over there.
I've seen the meetups from MCM London, and they look pretty good. I mean, there's quite a large amount of Fallout cosplayers that show up to that
Right.
one.
Is there really? I don't really know too much
Well-
about.
Well, here's one. If you do end up going to that one, I'm pretty sure Frederica is going to be there. We met her.
Oh
We
yeah,
met her at Good Springs. She's definitely going to be there. So you guys should link
that'll
up.
be nice to see her again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few people that I follow from
Mm-hmm.
the London side of things that go to MCM London.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the show outs for that one are pretty big, and also like comparable to like when Haxo goes out to was it the one
PAX.
out there in
PAX.
PAX. Yeah.
Mhm.
Paxo going to Paxo.
Yeah,
I would
Haxo,
kill to be able to go to
Haxo and
PAX.
Paxo.
They
One
have a
year.
pretty good group down there. I mean, it's big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would definitely be awesome to go one year. Because I mean, the
To
whole
turn the favor, all us colonists will have to fly over to ULT land for a con one of these years.
The other
Man,
big
that-
one that I keep seeing is the Dragon Con. I
Oh, yeah,
keep seeing
yeah.
that one is pretty crazy for the Fallout.
that's in
meetups.
Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Also check that out. Michigan's got nothing for Fallout cosplayers. Like when I go to cosplay stuff in Michigan, I go to the big ones. I'm like one of 3 cosplayers for
Damn.
fall there every time.
Really?
See, it's always
Wow.
rough when it's like the areas you live at don't have that rep for a fandom you like. Like I was feeling that forever at Fanime. Like
Mhm.
it
We
took a
had-
couple years, but we got people.
Right.
Anime
At
LA
the,
had such a big turnout this year. I mean, honestly, like it was pretty comparable to like when we were at LA Comic-Con, Marty. Like we had
Right.
pretty freaking huge like meetup there.
I've seen the
Like, it was
picture. I've seen the
pretty- it was
picture from last year's, and it was I mean it was maybe like a third
sizably bigger.
yeah.
Yeah.
of that. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely growing, and I think it's going to continue to grow. You know, especially when it's these bigger events, and as they get bigger and bigger, I mean, the show helps a ton. You know, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, bring in a whole new generation of fans, and which I think is great. I've seen a
I'm
whole bunch
hoping
of
I'll see
people ragging
more-
on it, but like I think it's great.
I'm hoping I'll see more fall cosplayers because I finished my first iteration of my Ranger 2 days after the show premiere of the first season. Like I went to a convention the same week the show came out. So I was kind of hoping to see more people. I saw one Vaulty with the minigun. He was pretty cool.
Hmm.
I did see another Ranger, and he had he doesn't have any socials. He just does it for fun. Like, he
That's
had
how me and Marty met. Was at
he had
LA
a-
Comic-Con right
Two
after
years
the
ago.
show premiered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And
The one Ranger I met, he was really tall. He had on his helmet it said "Lend me your ears," and he had the ear necklace from the quest from the game. I thought that was really cool.
Nice.
He doesn't have any socials, unfortunately. but
Honestly,
like
I think
having
it's
that
just
available.
I think it's people need to break out of their shells, you know, especially in these places, because like they all like if the representation is not there, no one's gonna come out, you know. So just like I think
I'll
you
be
just
the
gotta
sole
keep doing
pioneer,
it. Yeah.
especially in my area. Like I said, I'll be at the Midland Michigan Comic Con this year,
Yeah. Just
and I'm
promote
the
it.
only Fallout one there. Yeah, I'm the only
do what
Fallout
you gotta
person
do.
there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping,
Grind it out.
you know, I'll see some more people. They made like my they do like a cosplay ambassador post, like, oh, here's all of our ambassadors and our guests, and they post your cosplays on. I'm hoping some people saw my Ranger cosplay on there.
Mhm.
I'm hoping they'll inspire a couple people to bring their Fallout thing and get some pictures with me. It's pretty cool.
There's what's her face is also in Michigan.
Miss Atom Bomb.
There you
Baby.
go, Miss Atom Bomb Baby. Yeah, that's right.
The only ones I know in Michigan are me, Miss Atom Bomb Baby, Ghoul City, which he doesn't cosplay, but he's a creator,
Mhm.
and then King Garbnar. He's more Elder Scrolls, but he's also Michigan. He does some Fallout stuff as well.
Yeah.
As far
I
as I
wish I
know, it's
had
just
people-
4 of us.
Yeah, you just
Wish
need
I
to
had folks
promote
like
the
that
shit out
living
of
in
it.
my area. I
I'm
do
really the
know
only
for-
Michigan cosplayer of all of us. I'm like the only one for the most part for Fallout. So
Hey, that could
I-
be a benefit.
Wow.
You know, it can be huge.
It's true.
Like, you can be the you know the cosplayer in the area. If you
Garb
start
does
something big.
Garbnar does some Fallout, a little bit of Fallout stuff, but he mostly does like anime and stuff.
Mm.
Very much.
see,
Hell,
out
guys,
in California,
come
we
out-
got all of them, and then
I know.
we
I
gotta
already told him to
compete with
move out
everyone.
west. I already told him
No,
that.
come out my way, bro. I'll fucking promote you if you fucking make it down to San Jose for fucking summer. I'll make sure people head out to Michigan. Do my part
Hell
for you.
yeah.
Again,
I'm
and
hoping-
you won't be there by yourself. We got President Kimball from Vegas coming out as always, and we'll have Wave cosplay there. You know,
Right.
two of my
There
best
you go.
buddies always helping out.
You know, it's really weird. I met a guy who's from my hometown in Good Springs. I was like, it's ironic. I've lived in this whole area and I meet someone from my hometown across the fucking country. I just thought that was so cool.
Funny how that works.
So
sometimes,
we exchange information and we're gonna probably hang out sometime. I thought it was really cool. I'm like, cool. I have an IRL like Fallout friend I can go hang out with now. I thought that was really cool.
huh? Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else I met was from the West Coast. He was like the only Michigan person I met.
That's awesome. Love when it works out that way. No, I think it's just so cool. You know, I mean, I say it all the time. I'll say it again. I mean, more than anything, whenever I go to these cons or these events, I mean, that's the one thing that I'm always looking forward to is the interaction with, you know, fans, other
Best
cosplayers
part.
or whatever. It's just like really, the only time I get excited about panels is San Diego Comic-Con because like that's huge. But like anything else, I'm there for the meetup, you know, like I usually don't buy anything either, you know. So it's just like the interaction. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
easily become one of my favorite things to do.
It really
Oh,
means
yeah.
a lot too when people who don't cosplay, they're just there to see everything. They come up to you and they see you brought one of their favorite characters to life, and it's like
Mhm.
I love seeing people get so excited and want to take pictures, and it's like,
Yeah.
I always offer.
I'm
Like,
still
no,
getting
like,
used to
no,
that.
get in here.
I don't think it.
Yeah,
that's
it'll ever
always-
get old.
Last
That's
year was
always
my
a good experience.
Mhm.
last year was my first year ever going to conventions, so I had to really kind of get used to. I had to kind of force myself, and then my Halo suit is when I first kind of really had people kind of like approaching me. Like I had my ODST suit, and the first time I wore it, I was getting stopped like every couple feet for pictures, and I'm like, hell yeah, I can get a picture. I'm like, you want to hold the props and everything and
Mhm.
do some poses and stuff. It was a lot of fun. It was the last big con I went to. It's probably one of the best experiences I had.
That's cool.
I'm hoping West Virginia will kind of be like that too.
Oh,
I think it
don't you
brings back-
worry.
Oh,
we're gonna.
you'll be
it's
good.
gonna be big.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say much, but you're in for some treats in West Virginia.
Mhm.
By the way, I will have a new cosplay for West Virginia. I have not revealed yet, but I will have an entirely new cosplay.
Ooh.
Brand
So-
new.
A
Stay
whole new
tuned,
one.
people.
I haven't started on it yet, but I have done all the research for it. I'm actually working on another cosplay right now, which is almost done. I'm working on 2 Fallout cosplays, but I'm making one specifically for West Virginia, which I will be wearing there with my
Plot
ring.
twist,
I haven't
they're
decided what
Both
date
going to
yet.
be Rangers.
It's a,
I am actually working on a new one.
Don't give
as
away my
well.
secrets.
Ooh, okay. We all
Okay.
got new stuff in the works right now.
Yeah.
I have 2 that are almost done.
Maybe.
My next new one's not really a secret. People have been asking for it, and I'm gonna try to do it if the vault party gets approved. I know people like Benny, but I'm gonna do a vote, and if this cosplay gets done, you get a choice of either being your favorite Fink or your favorite DJ from the Capital Wasteland. Because I feel
Okay.
like it works out a little bit. I get to be loud and
Kinda does.
obnoxious,
Nice.
but people will take pictures with me. So
Nice.
a little bit of razzle dazzle. So if you want some
And you know
free
what?
dog, we're working on it.
While we're on the topic of new cosplays, I guess I'll show you guys a little preview. I'm gonna go grab a little piece from it. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
showed anyone this one
This
yet,
is
so it's
this
exclusive.
is why you folks need to be watching this stuff, because you get the insight into our fucked up lives.
Dude, working on new cosplay. Yeah, my life is so fucked up.
I would bring mine out, but it's still drying from some paint some painting that I was working on today, so I'm not gonna pull it out. But I am gonna tell you that I'm doing a Vault Tech themed Ranger.
Hell
I
yes.
took the Bethesda gear.
Cover your
NCR
ears, you
helmet that
purists
they
out
have
there.
On there. I know. I took the Bethesda gear NCR helmet, completely gutted it, sanded it down completely, and then painted it with that Vault Tech blue. And then I was working on like the yellow detailing today as well. And then
That's
I
great
got
stuff,
some
by the
yellow
way.
lenses on it, and then I'm gonna probably do some yellow lights or like some white lights in between on the
Nice.
inside to kind of give it that glow.
Uh-huh.
So I
This
haven't
is-
just fully decided on that, but it's in the works, and I have the duster that I'm gonna work on it too.
Nice.
What's the
nice.
boy
Don't-
wearing down there? Is that a certain? It still hurts every time I think about it. Okay, ready.
Yep.
They're just ghouls, right? Warning: racist towards ghouls. It's not okay.
So Spencer, are you gonna work on a new cosplay, or what are you bringing to life?
Oh, I'm gonna have to, because in Good Springs the rain absolutely destroyed the patches on my leather jacket. I used leather glue, and I assumed it would be waterproof, but yeah, I'm gonna do something else this year. Not sure what, but something nice and light that I can pack in my suitcase, definitely. Yeah.
One of these.
Just in case it gets hot, you never know. The weather is
Maybe.
changing up on us.
All that, yeah. I want something breathable at least. Jesus Christ.
That actually reminds me. I know people were asking for another cosplay. So for those of you who are not in a lot of the Discords and IG chats that we have, there's been an idea floating around for a while now,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it off for a few years. I'm happy to say, guys, that this year, if I can find the right coat, a pimp named Courier 6 will actually be at Good Springs. I'm finally making it happen. The joke is alive.
That's the shield. that
The
you
last
kick
thing
the
an
shit out of.
NPC minding their own business.
Come kick it, you guys.
Come kick it.
The last
This is-
thing,
You know you
This is
The
where
last thing-
rumors.
the
of
last
being
thing-
stuff here.
the last thing an NPC minding their own business sees.
Oh no.
The last thing an NPC sees before seeing the words quick save pop up.
Right.
No, we all brought up stuff we're working on, but Marty, you gotta have something in the works. What are you cooking up over there? You gotta have something up. Your
He's
sleeve.
making Nuka World. Did you not hear him earlier? He's
I
building
know,
it.
like, is that not enough?
Well, well, I mean, you can't wear Nuka World, okay? You can visit Nuka World. There's a difference.
He is Nuka World.
I am Nuka World.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I didn't recognize your game. I'm sorry, Chief.
No, I mean, over the we're going on 2 years where Nuka Boy has existed. I mean, I just like to kind of tweak it here and there. I mean, there's definitely a few pieces of armor that I'm still gonna slap on it. I'm kind of thinking not a cape, not like a coat, but I'm thinking like a Boba Fett style shoulder cape. Just on one shoulder. It's gonna be either like white with like embroidered patch, like a Nuka Roll or a Nuka Cola or whatever, or it's gonna be red.
Would be cool.
Yeah. So I think just so it doesn't obscure like everything else that I'm wearing, I think that'd be great. I already got the canvas for it.
Protect you from the rain a little bit too.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be canvas, but yeah, definitely. I think it's just gonna be a nice
canvas.
nice
As long as you
piece.
wax it, it soaked up the water. It didn't
Mhm.
really, but as long as you wax it, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So that's gonna be, and then I'm just gonna kind of alternate between the helmet and the hat, because the helmet, I mean, obviously I can take the mask off, and so I was also thinking while I'm wearing only the helmet, I'm gonna give it that leather liner that you can see in the games too, and the chin strap.
That'd be cool.
That's gonna be removable, so it's just gonna add a little bit of realism there too. So little things here and there. I am not confirming anything, but a couple people have already told me to make a Nuka-Cola Ranger, which is a whole different animal. But like, I don't hate the idea, but it's a lot of work that's gonna have to be put into it. But I don't hate it.
I might
So,
know a ranger who could probably help you with that. I might.
I mean, I might or might not have the files for the helmet already.
I mean, if you need helmets,
I mean,
like
I
I
might-
don't wear no more.
I might know a ranger who could probably help you. I don't know if he's in this call or not.
I think it's funny how you're wearing the bottle and Cappy shirt, and I'm the one who's wearing the Ranger shirt.
Wait, what? I'm wearing the ranger shirt. Did you
Oh,
not?
are you?
Hey,
I
I'm
thought it
staying
was.
on brand.
Oh, I thought it was the.
Hey,
I thought it was the
that's
bottle and
not
Cappy
bottle
for a
and
minute.
Cappy.
Because when
He's
he
a
Notice-
phony.
when he was
Hey,
wearing the
this
jacket,
is-
when you were wearing the jacket, it totally looked like that. Never mind. Disregard.
Is that
I know it.
Onyx? Is that
I was-
Onyx on this on there?
No, that's Haxo.
Oh, that's Hackbo. Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry,
That's-
I've been
Oh,
drinking.
man.
I need to get
I've
Sharpie
been
and write
drinking.
I am become death on it.
Yeah.
I need just clothes. I need more clothes. That's all I care about.
Go put some
Maybe I
pants
could-
on.
I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants this time.
Not affiliated, but
time-
Spencer's has some cool shirts.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
true.
true.
We
That's
should,
true. Except every time I go there, I can never find shit. So
Where my
Yeah,
mind?
Spencer,
Side
don't defend yourself right now. Tell them you have stuff.
your store is shit. It's always out of stock.
Oh, I went
Jesus
in there. They've got
Christ.
some good stuff.
This podcast is tearing us apart.
plot twist: Spencer is the owner of Spencer's.
You can get
I
this.
own-
at
I own
Spencer's
the
too.
fucking
Spencer owns
franchise.
this.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. What has become of us?
I love how like Cam is just straight Vault Tech. You got me with the NCR, and you got Mario with Nuka. We all have our
I got the Vault
factions
Tech
that we
jacket on,
ride
too.
or die with.
Not today.
I,
I love it.
oh, was I supposed to be faction
he's
clothing?
a
I mean, I'm
traitor.
wearing Salt Upon Moon's Power Fist. Does that count?
Close enough.
No, you know what?
Mario's
Like
a traitor today.
I got this theme going on for the after shows, because it's like obviously got to represent. But for the regular show, yeah, I'm decked out in Nuka-Cola uniform all day.
Yeah, season 2, you gotta have the NCR on.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For the last episode, I have to dress up again. I need to be nice. I
Uh oh.
think that's the.
Cam's gonna fall
I think-
asleep again.
Wake the fuck up. We're in the middle of a podcast, you bum. You son of a bitch.
Wake up, chicken fucker. Chicken fucker. Use code chicken fucker for 20% off.
The unhinged shit I say, they don't want me there.
So
Have you seen the unhinged shit that's in their show?
right.
The guy fucks chickens. I don't know
Yeah.
what else. You can't really pass the bar on that.
So keyword chicken fucker.
Yep.
I'm fine with it.
All right.
I'm gonna regret it, but I'm fine with it.
So what's gonna be the prize?
Chicken.
A chicken.
Rubber chicken.
Bring me a
What?
chicken.
One unfucked chicken.
Oh, unfucked. Well, that's
One of these.
Yeah, one
Sure.
of those.
Dave's Hot Chicken. Shout out to Dave's Hot Chicken.
you gotta put a picture of me like on the head, and then just little white spotches on the rest of the body. Commit to the bit.
No, Spencer, what are you gonna give away? You got the stash. You got the vault full of goodies. I'm just joking.
What am I gonna give away?
He's your
Um,
volunteer.
Yeah, you got roped into it, dude.
Oh, when
Yeah,
my
you have a-
we'll both give away one of those rubber chickens. I got one on the way.
I'll do you one better, folks. Keyword chicken fucker. Whoever guesses it first wins Spencer's Nuka-Cola chair.
Oh, leave off.
I'll be waiting for the episode to go live so I can type it in immediately.
Oh my god. It's like, oh
Vault-Tec
boy, what do
security
I win?
shield.
Guys, I need to
Everyone
upgrade. My
ignore
chair's falling
Marty.
apart.
This
Come
is
on.
crazy.
Types it in,
No.
and then a second later, oh boy, I got an email from Spencer. You get punched for the screen.
Right?
It's just a fucking video of me crying or something.
It's his entire collection.
Crying on the floor because his chair is gone.
Yeah.
Win Spencer's entire collection of Fallout merch.
TJ mails it out secretly.
You bastard.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
No, seriously, what's gonna be the prize? What would be cool?
That is a good question. That is a really good question.
A single dose of
need-
a dick doll may or
Needs-
may
needs
not
some-
cure all of your addictions.
Side effects may
Needs
include
some-
vomiting in the street.
Trying to think of something. I got nothing to give away. Why am I thinking of shit? I don't have a
I think the attic ball would be kind of cool. It fit the theme of the episode. A miniature fisto.
Mm.
Do we have
miniature
those? We got a mini fuck robot anywhere?
I can print one. Marty can print one.
Yeah.
Full
I
version
can
of
print
me,
one.
Alan.
Marty can print one.
We'll both
Just-
print one. I'm printing a life-size one. Give me like 2 weeks.
Right. No, actually,
No, that's
a dick
I'll
doll
mail
would
it
be pretty
over.
cool. I mean, it's just a jet, but yeah, I think that would be pretty
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Yeah.
I think it
so-
fit this episode pretty well.
Yeah. All right. So keyword chicken fucker for a chance to win a custom a dick doll.
oh my god. I'm gonna get added with chicken fucker. I'm gonna hate this.
Oh, right. Man,
Man,
I laugh at
Cam's
just
just
the
falling
same.
asleep back there.
I know, right? Yeah, let's
He's
just get
taking,
rid of him.
He got promoted from security. He's taking security job seriously. He's falling asleep watching the cameras.
Let's-
He's just like he's real world vault tech. He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, let's give
Nope.
him the boot.
Gets paid to watch the world burn.
Man, that's hilarious. No, I laugh if it's the same person that wins it this time around too.
It's like, oh boy, what do I win? Texas Nick guy. He's got you covered.
Man, whoever's
I'll do
listening
you
to
one
this
better.
all the way till the end, I mean, props to you and eternal thanks.
I'll do
Yeah,
you one
you-
better.
Our constant ramblings.
Hey, I mean, Where
To
else
kind
do
of
you?
get back on topic of the show, what would you guys like to see in the rest of the season?
I'll let the boys
We got
go
3
first.
episodes.
In my opinion, last.
Let's start with Spencer this time, so he gets the stage for a minute.
God, I want to see.
I don't think we're gonna see him.
What?
God.
Oh, oh, we might. Oh Christ! I'm hoping it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we see the strip recover somewhat. It's really sad to see it in that state. It will be amazing if we can at least see it. It's sort of recolonized by the people of Freeside or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Fair enough. I mean, I think that would definitely be cool. But I mean, I think it's gonna start with that badass showdown with the Death Claws and whoever's gonna be fighting
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
AKA
Next episode, please.
Max,
please.
or So, I mean, I think it's gonna be so cool. I don't know. Like, do we think that? I mean, he has to link up with the NCR or some troop, because like, where else would that armor come from, right?
He pretty much left the Brotherhood, yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So that's definitely gonna be cool. But Kiam, what are your predictions for the end of the season, or what would you like to see?
Honestly, I still don't know about that. You've asked me that before, but I think I know. I'm just like, I would like to see, the NCR coming in with like some reinforcements or some shit, um, bringing like, rescuing like Freeside from Vault Tech per se. I think Vault Tech is gonna or Hank is gonna do something to Freeside where he's gonna let some Death Claws loose or something, and then they're gonna need some reinforcements to actually like save Freeside or something like that. So I think NCR coming in with the heavy reinforcements, letting the presence known like we're still fucking here. Like I think that would be badass.
I think it's gonna be akin to the final showdown of season one. Like, there's gonna be like a major battle. We know that there's gonna be still some Legion, presence or whatever. There might be something going on there, but it's definitely gonna be it's definitely gonna be huge. And on I know earlier we mentioned that they're definitely gonna wrap up, some of the storylines. Do we think that Hank is gonna survive this season, or is he gonna just keep on motoring?
I
hope that
feel like they
fucker
might kill him
dies.
off this season.
I hope
I
that
feel like they
fucker
might.
dies.
I
I
I
feel like
think
it's
they
gonna come
can.
to a
right.
I
He's
feel
still
like
got
a-
a lot more. I think.
You
I'm
think
not gonna
so?
lie. I think he's.
I feel
I
like
think
they'll come
so.
to a choice where Lucy will have to make that decision a second time. I think
Mhm.
she might kill him, or the ghoul might make that decision for her
Mm-hmm.
because she might still have that good in her, and she might just have to pull the trigger and be like, "This is for the good of the wasteland. This guy is not good."
Right,
You
right.
know.
I don't know.
Um.
It might be a stretch, and I keep coming around to it. To when we first saw the promotional poster, it might just be a red herring, but like when all of them are walking away from Vegas, it's just like it it kind of it's significant to me in a sense, like, like they burned a bridge or whatever. Like there's some major decision that they had to make, and now they're all together and on to the next thing, right? Which would kind of throw a monkey wrench into the whole theory of this season spilling over to the next, because if you're walking away from Vegas, you ain't coming back. So it just might be, a little bit of a misdirection there, just to promote the show. But I mean, I don't know. Like, so far, everything that we see in the show is just so methodically placed in there, and it everything has a purpose. But I don't know. I, I wouldn't be surprised if this season was Hank's last.
Yeah, I think it might. They might wrap his story up. I'm kind of waiting. What I want to see in this season still is we haven't seen the cons really like at all. Like
Mhm.
very briefly in the first episode, we haven't seen the boomers yet. We haven't seen the followers of the apocalypse yet.
Right.
we've seen teeny bits of the NCR, but like not really.
Right.
So I'd like to see all of those and just some of the other factions. I like to see inside the casinos
Hmm.
at some point, or at least the Atomic Wrangler a little bit more would be nice to see.
Mhm.
What other factions have we not seen yet? We
Well-
haven't seen the Vault
Right.
Hotel yet either. That's probably gone. But
Hmm.
what else we're missing?
Well, I think
The followers, the boomers.
right.
Who else hasn't made an appearance yet? I'm trying to think. That's mainly the two we haven't seen yet.
Well,
like,
the
at all.
powder, the powder gangers, but I mean, we saw
Yeah.
one, but I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I
I'd
mean,
like to see a super mutant too.
I
That'd
was
be cool.
about
I
to
don't think
say
we're
we
gonna
haven't
get
seen
it,
that
but
yet, and I think
with
I mentioned it.
FEV we might.
Mhm.
We might now.
Specifically, I would like to see a West Coast super mutant versus
I want-
the East Coast variant.
I want a 3-way showdown: a super mutant, the Death Claw, and the NCR Power Armor. Vegas Strip, let's go, baby!
Right.
Free for all.
Well, it's just
Probably not gonna happen.
I
but-
think I mentioned it last week, but in the trailer we have a deep voice, talking in the background, which kind of
yeah, possibly Marcus.
Yeah, right. So there's hope. But you said boomers. We did get that little look at McCarran in the post-credit scene. You know how that's at the end. It's always
Yeah,
different.
I think I skipped the very last one.
And it always kind of highlights what's going to be. I think it was after episode 4 where they show McCarran. So
Okay.
but they always kind of do it, whatever they show you at the end in terms of the art and everything comes up in the next episode. And that wasn't the
Yeah.
case this time around, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get to see them. But I guess it all depends on once we have a better idea of how all this is gonna end. If we get the confirmation that season 3 is gonna be a continuation of New Vegas, then I can definitely see how they're reserving some of this stuff for then.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they save it for a future season because
Right.
the boomers don't play a super important part. It'd be cool to see them.
Hmm.
I mean, I think the followers of Apocalypse. I mean, they're in Freeside, so I feel like we'll probably see them next episode. Actually, I feel like we have to.
I mean,
We haven't seen any of the characters from the actual game itself. No name characters yet. We haven't
Like
seen
Joshua.
Courier 6. We haven't seen Joshua Boone. We haven't seen Ulysses, which it would make sense
Arcade.
for him to be out there. But yeah, I feel like we might see Arcade and the followers next episode. That's going to be in our prediction I'm going to throw out there.
Alright.
They're in Freeside. Lucy needs help. She's probably going to be seeking them because I feel like we didn't really see the Kings, not any non-ghoul ones. So maybe we'll see the Kings this episode too.
Well, that's what I was
They're in
kind of
the same
hoping,
area.
because like when they were gonna make it to Freeside, I thought they were gonna encounter some of them ungoulified. I mean, we
Yeah,
did
that's what I was
see
hoping
the
too.
we did see the School of Impersonation. That
Building is there.
yeah, the building's
And then-
there. It's all lit up, functional. So I mean, there still might
I
be.
feel like they made it a point to show that the building is there. So
That's
I feel
what
like
I'm
they're kind
saying.
of like, hey, they might, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everything
Please,
they
my
show you is
boys,
very
please.
deliberate. Very, very purposeful.
Please bring them back, please.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, listen, I'm usually the one that is okay with not being cute with characters and mainstays and stuff like that. Just shake it up a little bit. But I think that like you got to give us some meat on the bones, where it's just
Yeah.
like you
At least
can
one named character from the show.
either that or just
Or the game,
like
I mean.
some of the major factions, just like show us something really substantial, because like you mentioned
Yeah.
before, so far when it comes to the NCR, like yes, we got more of it as opposed to season 1, but it's still
Yeah,
I feel it's still
more.
like scraps, like little
Yeah,
little
very
bits
little.
and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
And I think that's
If-
also by design, that we're definitely bound to encounter them in a much bigger capacity. But
I hope so, because we had more of the Legion within the episode that they got.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like they're still, I wouldn't say thriving, but it's a lot more than the NCR's got going on.
yeah.
Little
Safely say
scraps
that
of the
much.
camp they had there, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it still was enough to be somewhat of a show of force.
Hmm.
And let's not forget, when they caught Lucy, they weren't near their mainstay camp. There was still a good amount of soldiers that they had approaching.
Yeah, split, but
it-
still there.
So it feels like NCR is just nowhere near the proper rep that you would think it would have, especially on its home turf. Even
Yeah.
with
I feel like
everything
they're
that's going
like
on.
they might be doing a Brotherhood of Steel thing in Vegas, where they're kind of in hiding in like a secret bunker somewhere. It's really hard. They probably took over the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Honestly, that'd be funny.
Right.
It'd be funny if Maximus goes to look for them there and then finds the NCR there instead.
Mhm.
That's where they get the power armor.
I mean, strategically, it would make a lot of sense, you know, to have like a hidden base or whatever headquarters
Yeah,
that would kind of allow
fall
them
back
to,
to.
yeah, to preserve, you know, the Republic or whatever.
They got their camps, but the Legion has like a literal fort. I mean,
Yeah.
that's got walls around it.
hmm But yeah, I mean, we still got 3 episodes. I mean,
That could happen.
yeah,
I just want T51B. I will keep saying it until it happens.
don't think we're gonna get it
T51B.
here. I don't think we're gonna get it here.
God, just make it
What?
happen. Come on.
We still haven't seen the Enclave power armor either. I was thinking about that. It'd be nice to see the Tesla or the XO2 or the
And
Hellfire or something.
I think that's coming, like in the upcoming seasons or whatever. I legitimately think that, like, if we're going east, we're gonna dive into so much Enclave lore that
I feel like they might.
yeah,
We've
like,
gotten so much of Brotherhood and NCR. We haven't gotten any Enclave, just a little snippet of season
Mhm.
1 of them experimenting on dogs, and that's all we got.
mhm.
If I get Enclave power armor before I get fucking T51B, I'm writing a strongly worded letter.
Okay, Karen.
I just want it, okay? I want my baby.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Quit teasing me. Just put it in already.
Watch, they're just gonna slam us with the Nuka-Cola version 1, and I'm gonna lose my shit.
They're like Anchorage.
I'll
You
take
want to see the
whatever I can get.
T45, right? Anchorage, T45. Here you go, guys.
No.
That's what's known for, right?
It didn't win us the war. The 45 is dog shit. I don't want to be that guy.
So on that, I thought it was such an interesting bit when House mentioned that he had eyes, you know, on the Battle of Anchorage, because he was basically there via the software that was installed in the T45s, and like when he mentions that he did see the Death Claw, yeah. So it was basically bugged, you know. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting to see how he. You know, just kind of gives more credence to him having so many fingers and so many pies.
Yeah. It's like he said, you know, Cooper's such a wild card. So I wonder if back then even he knew he was going to be like that. You know, I wonder if he just had access to everybody's suits or if he specifically wanted Cooper's for whatever reason. I wonder if they'll touch on that too. That'd be interesting.
I really hope they do, because it feels a little too main character-y to just be like, oh, I saw what you saw. And it's like, homie, like, why are you just spying on me specifically out of all these?
Did you see me piss earlier? Hold on.
Yeah, it's like you're talking to politics while my fucking wiener's in my hand. What's wrong with you? It's like, give me a little more credence, because that's the stuff I like with Mr. House, that he's not just smart because he's a smart ass. He has a lot of background plans, and he thinks things through before committing to them. So I want to see what deal he had with West Tech and why he's so interested in Cooper specifically, because it can't just be because of the wife. Like, I just don't think that's enough.
I feel like he knew he was there to kill him. So I wonder how long has he been following him? You know, it's like he could know about him trying to take down Vault Tech or whatever he's doing, because obviously he knows about him going there to assassinate him. So he's got some kind of eyes and ears somewhere else too that we don't know about.
So
makes me wonder.
Going off of that, when he's talking to Coop and when they're talking about the meeting from season 1, so do we think that he knows all that through his impostor, or was he the one in the little observation room or whatever? Because we only see a silhouette
Probably
of a person
both.
up there.
Probably
I
both.
think both. Because that silhouette, if you compare the two, because they had a trailer where it showed that silhouette and then it shows the newer house that we got. They do look pretty similar if you match it like fucking top to bottom.
So on that note, then, my understanding was that the recasting, or that the whole thing that we got two different two different actors was because House was recast, but like we
There's
keep
a body
getting
double.
Rafi, the actors. So like, what was that all shot beforehand, or did they just kind of go off of that, or was
Maybe
this the plan
both.
all along?
It could have been a rewrite. Initially, I originally thought for season 1 when that happened that was an Enclave member. Because remember, Enclave is pre-war. Like that existed because it is shadow government.
Yeah.
So I assumed that's what it was going to be. And maybe they changed it so they could utilize Enclave later down the line. And they figured, well, we need something to do with this. Oh, well, let's do stuff with Mr. House. We can tap whatever we can with Vegas, and this will get us at least a season's worth. So I could see that in the realm of possibility, why that could have been the case.
Spencer, Cam, feel free to jump in with your wild thoughts anytime. Don't speak all at once.
Thoughts right now.
No,
Good talk, Spencer.
no thoughts, head empty.
Speechless.
Strong swaths of silence.
Sorry.
It's all good. Spencer, what did you or like what was your what was your thoughts about the whole House thing and how it kind of feels almost like high-tech sci-fi ish, with his master plan of like watching over everything? Is it like, are all the suits bugged, or is he legitimately interested in Coop, and did he know all the way back then that he was going to be the one that's going to be the wild card for the end of the world? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really like I love the curveball, that he was there in Anchorage. I think he's almost trying to control what Coop does. He wants him in the palm of his hand, but he can't get that because I can't really explain it myself. But no, Coop is like, his general character. He's, oh god, I can't explain it. I had the words in my head. Okay, scratch that. But yeah, no, I think it's really interesting that Mr. House was in Anchorage. Technically, it was such an unexpected curveball to see. But then again, it's not surprising, because he's, he's the great mastermind that he is. I did, if I'm correct, that helmet thing he put on. That's in New Vegas when he, all shriveled up, Mr. House. He's wearing that as well, isn't he?
Right.
I want to touch on more of the Anchorage thing with him watching him. Now that's got me wondering, like, he could see through Cooper's like helmet. Did he have any control? Do you think maybe he made his suit malfunction to try and kill him? Because he knew back then he was a wild card, maybe that he would throw a wrench in his plans. Maybe he took partial control and slightly disabled his suit and then try to get him killed. Maybe it's hard to say, but I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. He's like, yeah, I see early on you're going to be problem later. Let's try and kill you. And then the Death Claw sparing him obviously was not probably in his cards.
You think he was aware of the Death Claws and he was
well, probably. I mean, if he knew about Cooper going there to kill him, I'm
like
sure
that was
what
his
else does
end
he
game,
know?
like the Death Claw was going to end Cooper.
Yeah, I feel like he was just trying to get him killed. Period. I mean, the soldiers, the communist soldiers showed up.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Claw, I think, was also a wild card in itself. It's like he didn't, he might have knew it was there,
Because
but I feel like he disabled his suit to probably get him killed. I mean, his faceplate was stuck up too.
Yeah. So here's the thing, because when Cooper is talking to House at his office, it doesn't seem to me like House is the one that wants to end the world. I mean, he's actively building, the missile system to save Vegas, but I don't think that he's necessarily keen on, kind of like what Vaultec explains. Like, they want to eradicate, like, we're going to be the ones left. We're going to start anew. I don't think he wants that. I don't think that's what he's after.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like he's like just slightly sabotaging everybody else to just make it work according to his plan. Like, all right, I gotta sabotage them to push the bomb drop further back so I can get my
Mhm.
plans out. Like, all right, if I do this, this will happen. And Vault Tech can't do this because of that, and I'll
Mhm.
push the date back a little bit.
Because he
You know.
does seem very keen on, immortality. Like he mentioned that
Yeah.
in the, which would make sense,
Cold fusion thing.
right. So that's definitely his plan. But like, why? Like, what is it that you really want to stay immortal for? So like, what is the what is the master plan that you want to realize here? Like, do you want to rule, New Vegas or whatever the world forever? Do you want to make it better, or like, what is the master plan for House?
Yeah, it's hard to say because him not getting cold fusion kind of resulted in what we see in Vegas, obviously in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be really interesting to see what his plan actually is. It could be
Mhm.
anything, honestly. It's hard to say.
Right, because
Do
like
you think maybe cold fusion was the plan before the platinum chip? Like
Probably.
initially, that was probably what he was banking on.
He
probably.
probably realized he couldn't get it because I think the platinum chip was a pre-war thing, right? Didn't he say something about it being like a 200-year plan or whatever?
Well, I think that's what the chips are, like the mind controlling chips. That's the technology that could have preceded it. Like
Oh, I thought we were talking about the platinum chip.
yeah. But it's
Okay,
like
okay.
because
Maybe it inspired it.
I think
Is
it
that what you're
was in episode 1 or 2 is basically where this technology is supposed to help interface the human brain with a computer. I think that's
Yeah.
episode 1 when he slaps it on the back of that brute's
Yeah, it might
neck.
be like test subjects to see how his body would handle
Yeah,
it too, I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah,
Because
okay,
the
okay.
whole time, what I wasn't understanding, Hank performing the experiments is like, why is he cranking it up so high? Like, what is he trying to accomplish by doing that? Like, is he pushing the subject's limits, or is he to reach a certain threshold
So
for
I'm
it to
thinking it's
work?
gotta hit certain frequency
Right.
because, like, I think you just have to have some kind of. They don't really explain it. I mean, again, what you said earlier. I wonder why specifically, chicken fucker
Mm-hmm.
worked and no one else did.
Yeah.
More answers,
really.
please. Hank has not been seen for a minute. Hank and Maximus episode this next week, please. We need more
I think that's
on
we're
what they're
getting.
doing. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We're at least gonna get more with Hank, and I for sure think Lucy, because in the teaser it shows Lucy in a demonstration portion of wherever I'm assuming Hank is at. So
Right.
I'm guessing that will be our somewhat answers to why he did what he did, the Shady Sands, and then what he's doing current.
Mm-hmm.
Because they still
Okay,
never answered like why he nuked Shady Sands. It feels
Yeah.
like that still needs to be fleshed out. Like, what did you benefit getting rid of this entire nation state?
Because
What was the
obviously,
point?
on paper, this is exactly what you wanted. You wanted a thriving society that colonizes, America again, and you were getting that at Shady Sands, and now you bombed it to shit. So yeah,
I think
there's
Yeah.
gonna
Vault
be.
just jealous they didn't have it.
Mhm.
And also we don't know why he has that briefcase pre-war too. I wonder
Right.
if that was
Well, isn't that
he's
the
like,
cold fusion?
I
Because
think
they're there to make the deal.
probably, yeah, because they don't say what it is. But he's like, suddenly I'm a very important person. I'm an assassination target now.
mhm.
But
Which if
remember
I had
when,
if I had an
when-
errand boy say it to me, I'd be like, get as far away from me as possible. Get out of here.
but remember when he's talking, Cooper and House are speaking to one another. When he sees real Mr. House mentions that he's there waiting for a gift from Vault Tech, and that being the cold fusion. So I think
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what's in the
okay.
briefcase
Mhm.
is the cold fusion.
I think you're right.
Yeah, at first I thought it was, the Fallout's version of the nuclear football, with the launch codes and everything, because like, that's what it is in real life. But yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense that it would be the Colt Fusion, and he's there to deliver it. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like he even says, like I'm suddenly one of the most important people, or whatever he says. And it's all like handcuffed to his hand and whatever. So like, yeah, it's of great importance for sure. But yeah, damn. Cam, any other inputs on your
He looks
part?
awake now.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
I'm still up. But I'm just interested to see like how this whole plot line of like the past is like playing out, like with all these meetings and stuff like that. Like how does like Hank get more and more like heavily involved with like upper management? Because obviously from the point he started out, he was the towel boy, but and like so how does he get more and more like wanting more power within Vault-Tec and all these other like the big four companies, Vault-Tec, West-Tec, Robco, and Big MT. So I mean, yeah, Repcon. All these big boys up in here. Uh,
Or anything. So it's kind of interesting
Yeah.
to drop them in there.
The
with
most
that.
we got with them was from season 1 during that initial meeting.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I'm hoping that we get to see something going on with
That'd be
Big
cool.
Mountain, but I kind of doubt that we will. It seems more like we're getting things geared up with Lucy's meeting with her father, and then more than likely, which I think is going to happen in the next episode as well, Cooper getting to meet where House is currently residing or what's happening with House.
Mhm.
Because remember, all the teasers showcase him turning around, and we see House on his titular TV screen.
Yep.
So that's got to happen within these.
how
like,
do they
couple
get the
episodes.
ghoul off the pole?
Oh no, dude, he's gonna climb up and he's gonna pull himself through the pole.
No.
Yeah. Am I the only one who
That would be
turned his
something to
like
do.
eyes at that and it's like that motherfucker's dead? Like
Yeah.
that is a
No.
plot armor right there.
Well, I mean,
He's on a pole. He slid so far down that pole. He's fucking dead.
but why would he
is
be?
not dead.
It's like Marty. If I were to slide you down a pole,
Well, I'm not a
chest
ghoul
to-
though.
chest.
But he's a ghoul.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they just get to live forever for free. You know,
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
still, there's
look,
still
when you-
constituents to
Look,
it.
I
when
think he's
you're
gonna
out
have to
in
be, like,
playing
decapitated
Fallout
or something.
76, they have like when you're playing Fallout 76, they have a chair in the game that's a living ghoul
Yep.
chair.
Yeah.
Do you think I play 76, sir?
You're missing
They
out.
have a
Mo.
living ghoul
Then
chair
you don't get a vote in
that
this.
is literally strapped to a freaking chair.
Yeah, the ghoul
It's-
chair.
The ghoul
All
chair.
I'm saying is that motherfucker should be dead. Dunskies.
I mean, he
It's
already
the
took a
ghoul-
chunk out of
it's
his
the
leg
ghoul light
too
pole.
when
It's
he
the
got
ghoul light
stabbed.
pole.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think he took like a big gash out of it. He just dug out where the stinger broke off from the fucking rad scorpion.
I mean,
so I
if-
could forgive
If
that.
if
That
we
was
get
okay.
technical like that poison should have spread, like long before he cut that chunk off.
Very, very fair. But we're talking about him being split down a pole from like what,
You know what?
4 or
It's right.
5 stories high on a
So-
building?
That's right.
I'm
He's just
thinking
gonna wave the
that-
fusion core over it. He'll be fine.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
god.
I think so. Ghouls are similar in terms of like how zombies would work.
Mhm.
In order to kill a zombie, you have to shoot it in its brain.
Yeah.
You
That's
have to
not
blow its
true
head off.
though. That's
I
never
mean-
been true though. They're still humans. They could still die of thirst, hunger, until at least until Professor changed hunger.
I think
But
they
water
just desiccate.
But-
and
If you keep feeding the
They-
ghoul, he's gonna keep.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fine. Just
Mhm.
give him a little squirt of radiation. He'll be fine.
Like I said, fusion core. Just wave it
how he
over.
eats.
Be good.
the point
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
making though, gentlemen, the point I'm getting at is that if it was any other character, they would be done. And if it was a random ghoul character, like just a no name,
No.
like I'm living my life NPC ghoul, he'd be dead. They 100% would be dead.
I mean, if you think
So this
about it
was-
though, when Lucy went on her rampage, it was always like a shot to the head or something. Like the one in the car, like she freaking blasted him
how-
off with a shotgun to the head. She disabled a couple of the other ones, but it was always like a really devastating blow. Now you got to understand that these, like, he's been around for 200 something odd years. Like I mean, I don't know what his regeneration capability is, but I mean, every time he was in that grave, I mean, he was being fed the anti-feral serum or whatever. So like he might be a little bit more resistant than the rest.
Yeah.
I don't know, gentlemen. There's
Which-
there's a
But when
level
does-
of commitment to it. For
Do
me.
He's
they
gonna
ever
die.
show the
He's gonna
ghoul
die at
going
one point,
full
but
He
feral?
should have died there. He
So,
should have died there.
Let me ask you guys this: do you ever see, Coop the ghoul going like full on feral at a
No.
certain point?
We've
Do you
never
ever
Yeah,
seen
see
him
them
even show
doing
signs
that?
of it yet.
it's
I
either
don't
gonna
think
be
it's in the cards for him.
I think he's gonna be dead at one point. He's not making it throughout the entire show, however many seasons it's gonna be. He's definitely gonna die, and I think that could be one of the ways how he's gonna go out. Like he's gonna turn feral or about to, and like Lucy's gonna mercy kill him or something like that.
Either that
Yeah.
or he's gonna die for like his kid and his wife. I feel like that's gonna be his hero's journey. Is that he's dying? For
Yeah,
them,
because right now
if they're
that's
alive.
that's his main motivator, right? Like he wants to find his family. So I think once he finds them, I mean, I don't think they're gonna be
What if,
alive.
like let's say like they're dead, and then that pushes him past his breaking point where he goes feral on Hank, and then like shit happens.
Yeah, because at that point, yeah, he's got nothing else to live for. Like he couldn't give
Yeah.
rat's ass about helping out the wasteland or anybody in it or making a living doing whatever because like he has nothing to live for anymore. So I think that's definitely in the cards for him. Spencer, anything to add there? What do you think
Sorry,
is going to be his
I'm
fate?
falling asleep, Marty. I'll be.
Are we
completely
that
honest.
boring?
Fucking
no, it's-
speak, damn you!
I haven't slept
I'm
and
right
it's
there
like
with
20
you.
to 8 a.m. So I've
right
I've
there
been
with you,
blanked
Spence.
out.
I've been up for a while too.
You didn't
I'm
miss
so
much.
sorry.
I was crying that this man was skewered on a pole and is living.
I mean, all I got from that, Ghoul might die, slide Marty on a
Ghoul
pole
might
or something
die.
like that.
Somebody
Yeah.
try and fuck her. I don't know.
I agree, Ghoul might die. That's what I have to say on that situation.
I think it's
I
just
love
too.
having you here, Spencer.
I think it's just too early for him to kick the bucket.
What
yet.
time is
It's
it there
too
for you
early.
now?
Mhm.
What time is it now for you?
It's I don't know if
What,
you
5
we've
a.m.
had
or
to front of the
something?
camera. No, it's
6 a.m.
45 past 7 a.m. and I haven't slept in 24 hours as of now. So
Jesus
Oh,
God
Christ.
damn,
my
bro!
God.
You need to
go to
sleep.
bed.
Get
You go to
your
bed.
get your
Yes, it's
beans
coming, bro. I
and
should take a
toast and nap, buddy.
Yeah. No. We've been going for 2.5 hours now, so I think we can slowly wrap it up. I mean, we've gone over just about anything, all the crazy theories and analyses and whatnot. So yeah, this would be a great point to end it here for the night. I think we made all the necessary shameless plugs halfway through the show. So unless there's anything else that you gentlemen would like to talk about, go for it. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap up and.
Goddamn chicken fucker.
Son of a bitch. Fucking come to Fandom A. Give us some love, people. Come to Fallout fan celebration.
Come see the
20.
chicken fucker.
No, stop. I hate you. I'm not doing it. Come to
Everybody,
West Virginia.
yeah, everybody,
Chicken fucker cosplay.
No.
everybody out there, go follow all these guys on all their socials. That's how you know about everything that's going on, all the different cons, the events that are going to be happening, and with that, we're gonna sign off for the night, and we'll be back next week for episode 6. We're slowly getting to the end, and man, I can't believe it because it feels like it's starting to speed up a lot more.
We got 3 episodes left.
It's
crazy.
it's crazy, man.
We're halfway through already.
3 episodes left, and whatever that mysterious countdown is, 100% not a remaster.
Yeah, right. Let's not open that can of worms now, so Spencer over there can go get some rest.
Did somebody say remaster?
It's not happening.
You know he's not gonna go to bed. He's probably gonna start memeing us the minute we turn this off, and he's gonna be dropping merch drops and whatnot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's gonna be 48 hours of no sleep for him.
Yeah, he just wants to
48
get off the
hours
show
of
because it's so damn boring, you know.
48 hours of merch.
Yeah, half our casters falling asleep on us.
I'll start losing my mind in the group chats or something.
Right. Yeah. Oh, it just means I got to step up my game to make it less boring and more interactive. But hey, I try to give you the floor every chance I got. So.
Oh, it's not boring, Marty. Good God, no, it's amazing. God.
I mean, shit, man. It's almost 3 a.m. here, and I'm kicking.
Yeah.
Damn, it's late for you guys. It's only like 11:43 for me, and I still got to do a Path of Exile run with the boys.
I'm the only East Coaster. Me and Spencer on that super late.
Yeah.
We're in the future, guys. You guys are still
for me too, and I'm still over here. Just
it's
like,
still
I'm
Thursday
falling
for you
asleep.
guys. We're already in
I'm falling
Friday.
asleep.
Like, stop leaving the past, guys. It's already
Yeah.
Friday. Come on.
God
No.
damn.
No, but definitely glad that you could make it this time around. And hopefully,
Yeah, if you guys push it back an hour later, I can hop in again next week too, same time.
All
Y'all
right.
are cool with that. I'm sure
Sounds
Spencer
good.
wouldn't say no to an extra hour of sleep.
I'll give him a
It's like-
heads up 2 days prior, so he can rest up and catch up on his sleep.
I can't wait to come back next week where all my theories are right. We see the boomers, the kings. We
Right.
see.
Oh, damn, this man's claiming his fame already. He's like,
Right.
I'm immediately right.
We're definitely
I'm
not going to
gonna
bring
say-
Cam back, that's for sure. And we'll probably replace him with like John or Danny or somebody like that.
Hey, if
Just
they somehow
replacing me on the
say
spot, that's fine.
This is
If
where I
they
get
somehow-
kicked off the show. This is it,
Just for
boys.
falling asleep.
like I said earlier, if somehow the Enclave's involved, the bombs dropping, you heard me say it first. So if I'm right,
But it's
probably
okay.
am,
I'll
you know.
I'll be sure to edit out the predictions. That way you don't get the credit. What?
It's just you dubbing over. The Enclave has nothing to do with this at all.
Like he just cuts like all the words he says to sound like everything you
It's
said.
just Marty dubbing
Static.
over it.
The bombs dropped by the Enclave.
Bombs dropped by chicken fucker.
I swear to God.
I'm gonna say the FEV thing.
Is
chicken
Cam
fucker, my
recording?
prediction.
No, I was checking a text.
But we'll come back
backing
next
shit
week.
up.
My two predictions are Enclave with the bombs, and then the snake oil guy with the FEV. I think he's linked to that somehow.
Ooh,
So that's my two predictions for next week or the rest of the season.
interesting.
End it on that note.
Interesting, but as always, thanks for joining the show. It's always a blast kicking it with you and just yapping about Fallout. Nobody else that I'd rather do it with. I mean, of course, we have all the Johns and the Haxos and whatever, but that goes without saying. So definitely massive thanks to you, Spencer, for being an absolute trooper, an NCR trooper, for staying up
Thank
for
you for having
so
me.
late.
The greatest troopers around.
Right, definitely appreciate it, Cam. Thanks for being able to make it. Onyx, you too, and Nick. I mean, yeah, let's throw you into the mix too.
Oh man, glad to know I'm loved.
I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Get out of here.
on
Chicken
that
fucker.
note, we're all gonna sign off and see you next week.
All right, everyone, take it easy.
All right, everybody, good night. Chicken fucker.
God damn it!
With the wild wasteland.